want to see that.
Moving on. I want to check and see. I know we have dice. I don't know if Liam, Rob, I've seen you dice. Adam, do you have dice?
I got dice.
Great. Do you have D&D dice? Because some people are like, I have like one, and I'm like, well, there's
I have D&D dice.
Huzzah!
I feel like Adam strikes me as the kind of guy that plays Magic. I don't know why.
That sounds like an insult. No, I do not play
I play Magic.
Oh, okay. I was like, what is that supposed to mean? I've never played Magic, actually. I have.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons I own some dice.
Magic.
Okay, Adam, I invited you to a thing over on Twitch for us to merge chat.
I already got some. Peyton already donated subs in our chat. What's up, Peyton? Okay, hold on. What?
Nice.
You invited me to what?
Go,
Twitch.
Twitch. Go. Thank you,
To
Clyde.
stream together on Twitch.
Okay, let me.
Just mute everything from the stream. We're just using it for the shared chat.
Okay. Stream manager, stream together. You sent me a stream together?
I did.
Something went wrong. Please try again. Okay. It says something went wrong. Please try again. Will you send it to me again?
I can invite you again, yes.
I was enjoying that song. Somebody played more of it.
Okay.
Send invite. Okay, sent invite again.
All right. Did I get?
You're gonna make me lose my mind. Up in
Here.
I'm gonna make me act a fool. Rest in peace, DMX.
Oh yeah, that's right. He died.
He died. You know what his real name was? You know DMX's
No.
Okay, think of the last name you would expect a DMX's name to be.
Bill.
Good guess.
Savior.
There was a famous show. It was called My Name Is Blank.
Jerry.
Slim Shady.
That's a song.
That's no.
Earl
would be the correct answer. His name was
Oh, wow.
It took me a second to think of that.
Earl. My name is Earl.
That's a good
He
show.
gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you.
Earl gonna give it to you.
It has a different ring to it.
Interesting. All right. I haven't got your stream together invite.
Also, Liam, I would just like to point out, since when we did that
Check
podcast a few
your
weeks ago,
notifications at the very top.
I've told at least 10 different people about Hail Honey I'm Home.
Oh yeah, fucking high. It's so great. I just need more people to know about it. I need people to know that show existed for the very brief time it did. Oh, so good.
Oh, jeez.
Hi, honey, I'm home. Fucking, what if we made a show about Hitler, but he was just living next to some Jews and he with Ava Braun? Like, yeah, sure. How is the response like, that's fucking insane. No, we're not gonna make that show. How is that?
Okay.
Oh shit.
Echoes
That would be something like South Park would make fun of as a joke.
Okay, give me an Adam a second here. Let's get this figured out.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
You know where the notifications are at the very top of Twitch?
Yeah.
Look in there. There might be a notification in there.
Okay. Here it is. Okay.
There we go. Okay. And so just mute everything because we're not going to use the audio for that.
Okay.
It's just so that we have the shared chat.
Okay.
Shared chat started.
Do I need to
There we
add?
go.
Do I need to add a browser or?
No,
Right.
no,
It's good.
ignore the
It's
rest
good
of that.
way.
It's just for the
Okay.
shared chat.
Okay. Ooh, share chat. Great.
All right.
Very groovy. Are you ready to talk through the sheets?
I'm ready.
We are ready.
Okay. Excellent. All right.
Okay.
So. Yeah, yes, we're going. All right. So, I know we have Adam and Jesse first time playing. So looking at the sheets, there's a lot of information. I don't want you to focus on all of it. We could spend a really long time talking about what everything does. But for the purpose of our game, and some of the stuff, we'll just get to it naturally in game and talk about it then. But where I really want you to focus now is just a couple of things. So, if you're looking at your character sheet, your top right corner in D&D Beyond is going to say your health. It's always good to know. If you look at your top 6 abilities at the top, it should start with strength. And if you look at those, you'll kind of see how that correlates to my favorite part, and the part that, because I am a more high improv DM that we'll use more, certainly in the first half of the game, is going to be that big list under it with the skills. So that's
Lexi,
really
can I pause you real quick? I'm so sorry. There's an echo. Rob, there's an echo for Lexi.
Yeah, I think I just fixed it.
Okay.
Oh.
Chat.
Laura says your echo is good, but I think I fixed mine as well.
Yeah, she was echoing on my stream. I'm trying to figure out why.
I also just want to quickly double check. I'm supposed to be looking at the D&D Beyond site as well.
Just
Yes,
yes.
Beyond.
Correct.
Adam,
How many different websites are?
to just you may need to just mute everybody on the.
I did, but then I
video
can't hear
ninja.
them. Then I can't hear them.
Yeah, I'm having the same issue where everybody sounds a little echoed. But if I mute them, then I don't hear them at all.
That's weird for you. I mean, for me and Adam, we're running 2 different things. Adam, okay.
Yes.
What I want you to do is unmute all of the video ninjas.
Okay.
And now, for everybody's cam source in OBS,
Yep.
double click it,
Yep.
pick control audio via OBS
Yep.
for each of them.
It already is.
And then in the audio mixer, go
Yep.
into the options for that
And mute them
and
there.
change them to monitor off.
Ah, okay.
Then they will output but not be monitored.
Monitor's already off on those.
Happy birthday, Butterfly Medic
Maybe
25.
monitor. Happy birthday, medic.
Person, where do I read these words, everyone? these things.
That's in the Twitch chat.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I don't need to be.
Monitor only.
I actually have.
Okay. Yeah, I put for monitor only. I had it on monitor off, but it didn't really.
Wow.
How's the echo, chat?
Okay, is
Can you-
everybody's still getting an echo on Adam?
I can't tell the difference, honestly.
Testicles, 1, 2, 3.
Hello.
If they're still getting an echo, mute the mixers in OBS because they're still hearing they're hearing your desktop and they're
Yeah.
hearing OBS.
All right.
So
So
just
I'm gonna
mute them in the mixer.
Okay. Hey, Rob.
Jesse is terrible. That's toxic, Magpie.
Yeah.
I did nothing to you.
Okay. Everyone's muted in the audio mixer, so hopefully now it's a little better.
Hello.
Testicles, 1, 2, 3.
Hello.
Okay, Jesse's good now.
I'm not open here.
Open here.
All right, echo check. Chat, how are we doing? Fixed. Okay, great. Yay! Outstanding.
We're done. We did it. Amazing.
All right.
So, turning back to this sheet, the character sheet. So, we talked about the abilities at the top. The big part that we're going to focus on a lot because, as I said, I'm more of a improv-based DM, is going to be the skill sheet, which is really all of the checks that you're going to be making which is when I want to introduce the most important die in your dice set, which is your 20-sided die. That's not to be confused with your 12-sided, which it happens. People make those mistakes. You want the bigger, chunkier one with the more sides. That's where you're living. Yep. So exactly. So
There's a difference between 20 and 12?
Yeah, it's 8.
They do look. You know, it happens. We've been there. We've all been there.
Oh, I can just click it. That's cool. So, oh shit!
You don't have any dice, Liam.
I don't have dice. I thought we were rolling like on this thing.
Only I like the weight of it, but yeah, whatever works for you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll on the
Yeah.
D&D and Beyond.
Great. Okay, so basically you're going to be rolling your d20, and when I ask you a question, so for instance, I mean, obviously we're going to get pretty muddy in part of this as a competition. So if you're trying to well, I suppose in the skill check area, maybe something more actually that would be more likely to happen in the first part is like lying to someone. I don't know, I'm a player who immediately goes to lying because I think it's a fun role play piece. So what you would do in that scenario, as an example, is you're going to roll the d20, and then you're going to look at the skill sheet here, and you can see where it says deception, and you'll have a plus, a minus, it could say +0, but that's a great example of, okay, so you're going to basically ask me in game, we're going to be acting out our characters, you'll ask me to do something, and then the dice will tell us if you succeed, if you fail, and how good or bad on the spectrum you complete that task. So that's really where most of us will be living. And then when we get to combat, we can go through options in combat because it's very dependent upon the type of class that everyone has chosen. So, but that's the main part of it. It's role play, it's improv. The goal is to have fun, but also you can die if you make choices that are dumb. So
it's like real life.
So that covers that. I think the only other thing I wanted to do, one of the things that I think is fun, is the element in D&D of inspiration, where you can re-roll essentially your die. That's my inspiration. You can re-roll your D20 if you really mess up. Say it's a really important roll and maybe it could save your life. I'm going to give out inspiration for just people who really go above and beyond with their character, get really invested. What I also like to do, one of my friends, Emily, introduced me to it. Shout out to Emily. Is give everyone the opportunity throughout the game to give one inspiration to your fellow party player member. So if you like, that doesn't necessarily mean you can be fighting in game and actually like be having a great time. You can throw them an inspiration, which will allow them at some point to re-roll their bad roll. So keep that in mind.
Okay. So we like all get a bardic inspiration?
I mean, potentially worse or better. I guess it depends. Depends on the odds, right? Before we dive in, does anyone have any other questions? That's really high level. I know there's a lot more on the sheet, but those are what you really need to know. I would rather not over.
Can we go through real quick and each like introduce our characters?
So that's a great point. So how I would like to do things is, to let things come out organically in the story as it's improv based. So for you guys to only know, say, if two of you have interactions in game, then when we play out that scene in game, that's when those things will come up. But what I like to do is introduce you all. It'll be with a roll of a dice. I'll set up the game. I'll kind of format it as we launch into the competition. And then I'll set up the dice, and you will all be introduced and walk into a room, in which case you will be given the opportunity to describe yourself. You can go as, kind of basic or as elaborate as you want. It really helps us with the theater of the mind. So start thinking about what you look like. And then we'll have a little vignette of your interaction, potentially with other players on the stream, potentially with NPCs. When you sit down, what would you be doing in that moment? And what I would love about that is that keeps kind of your motives versus going around right now and all of us telling everyone our plans. It kind of allows for a mystery that will come out naturally in the game. And that is kind of my style of things, if that sounds good to you guys.
Yeah, that's cool, mate.
Great.
That's good.
All right, any other questions, though, before we get started? We got the basics down?
Yep.
Yeah. Jesse and I are like, yep, sure.
Yeah, I'm
The
just
best way
I'm
to do
smiling
is
at
just
all of it.
go.
Dive in. Let's dive in.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're so ready. Let's do this, Jesse.
That's a great point. And that's also very true. Yeah. So, and we can specify that. Yeah. Right.
Wait.
Like if there's something that you figured out in real life, Adam, you figured out, that doesn't mean your character has figured it out. And you have to play as the character. You can't just be like, I figured this out, so now my character knows it. No, your character has to roll sometimes to know it. And if your character has a shitty roll, your character doesn't know. So
You don't know shit.
yeah. So,
Okay.
but with that, I think we'll go ahead and dive in.
Let's do it.
I can get my music queued up.
Rob, I think I have you.
I hope Adam's as lost as I am.
I am just
It'll come
here.
together.
Fine. You're fine.
You're fine.
Easy peasy.
Rob is a little bit pixelated. Yeah, he's in the Canadian tundra. So
Canadians. It's okay. I'm in character though.
yeah,
character.
he's an 8-bit.
I love it.
He's an 8-bit
You're not the
barbarian.
first player.
Have you ever played Minecraft?
He's a real life Minecraft.
Come prepared. Yeah. Excellent. All right. Let's do it. So I'm gonna set the stage, and then we'll introduce you guys as we move.
I want a
along here.
costume.
No, that's another step further. That's LARPing, which I am just starting to explore and dabble with, but I am all here for it. I love it. All right. Let's see. You guys will have to give me a thumbs up if this is gonna end up being too loud. We're kind of using 3 devices here. Can you hear this music at all?
You good?
It's very quiet. I know what it is.
It's the final countdown.
All right.
I'm gonna go find a
Hello,
costume.
everyone. I'm Chester McCormick, the host of this year's Ultimate Fitness Challenge. Folks, if you're just tuning in, we are on the last group of contestants to compete in our Macro Masters Challenge. This challenge is where our participants will be judged not only on taste and presentation, but also innovation and, of course, if they hit their macros. The top 3 scoring contestants each round will be given a token that, when broken, can be used in the second and final challenge, the Grime Gauntlet, for immediate aid when needed. Who will be crowned the king in the kitchen? We'll find out when we come back. You guys hear that from off in the distance as you are all kind of in this hallway towards this green room. You see this man kind of as this crystal device cuts away. We zoom out into this huge technical production of a obvious cooking kind of competition show. There's tables, there's this industrial kitchen with stations for every single person for a large amount of players. And we've zoomed out from the judges table where you have 3 very different looking judges and this gentleman who was standing, Chester McCormick, a half elf, very tanned skin, very done up, very proper. His hair is, in a large coif. He's got a bow tie as well as a kind of a tuxedo that kind of has a glisten to it that almost looks magical as he moves. And it cuts away to him and zooms into you all in this hallway leading to a green room where our contestants are gathering quickly before the break to meet each other. And let's go ahead and roll the dice and see who we're going to meet first here.
Oh.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to roll on my side and I will introduce you guys. Let's see. All right, so that's on my side. We're good there. There's other people besides you guys in this room, so I'm seeing who else is coming in first. All right, Liam, you entered this room. Would you go ahead and please describe Oof for us?
Oof has had troubled past. Oof enjoys the simple things in life. Oof enjoys gambling, drugs, and the like. There is not much to Oof besides those things, but Oof has a good time. And I'm also, I'm a barbarian, bald, clearly, coming off of drugs, like lines on the face, all that. Only 27 years old, but easily looks 50, that sort of stuff.
Excellent. So you enter this room. It's dimly lit. It's very bare. There's just couches, and there looks to be like bowls of like different mixed nuts and dried fruits. They're just there with little bottles of water. As you walk in, you see on your right. There's kind of 3 couches. The biggest one in the center, leather, bigger than the other 2. And you see on your right, there's someone you've never met before. It looks to be a younger woman, looks to be human, kind of shaved head, just kind of glances at you and kind of looks down, looking around. Then you look to your left, the other side of the room, there seems to be someone you do know. And it is a huge, larger than you, jacked half orc that you know to be Jasper the Rooster Craven. You walk up, he's got one of those big, as you see him, he's got a huge tattoo of a rooster on the side. And he makes eye contact with you. He knows you. And he looks up at you and kind of is hunching over as you walk in the room.
Well, I haven't eaten in a day, so I'm going to smash the nuts. Just go over and just like 2 fistfuls.
I love it. So the nuts are by the woman in the opposite direction. So he's just going to chill on the couch and he'll just sit there and pick his fingernails. So Riley looks up at you as you're just... Are you eating over the bowl as the...
100 and slobber coming down. Just 2 hands and one after the other.
So you see the woman sitting on this couch next to you, just kind of looks up and goes, all right, clearly you need the money. Is that why you're here?
I like to offer her some nuts. Like,
no, I'm good. No.
Oh, no. Okay, well then I just continue to eat them.
It seems like you need it. Yeah. But
it's
Riley.
There was... I was told... Oof was told there's food here.
Right, Riley, for a second, puts out their hand and then kind of just, go ahead and make let's do a first roll here. Are you trying to be friendly? Let's just roll a charisma check. Let's see how Oof's doing.
I got a 6.
We got a 6. Yeah, you just definitely have some. You got a bunch of like berries like stuck up in your teeth as well.
Yeah.
You're clearly making a huge mess of this. You're spitting into the bowl. You realize as you say that, she kind of flicks away some of the nuts and then she kind of subtly scooches to the left a little bit away from you as you continue to devour these nuts. All right.
These nuts.
Let's see who's joining us in the room next. All right. Then we have... Let's pull up my sheet here. All right, Jesse. Would you please... So you enter the room. You've seen the scene set up for you sitting there. Would you let us know what you look like and what you do? And your name. Yeah.
I'm Garrick Ironhook Voss. Everybody calls me Ironhook. I'm here because people don't know my other person yet.
Yeah, that's okay. You don't need to tell us why you're here. You can just come in and tell us what you look like so we can imagine it. Yeah.
Okay, sure. I am very chiseled and barbaric looking man. I am about 6'3" with dark black hair, and I have a scar on the left side of my face.
Excellent. You come in and see this scene. You see this half orc going to town on some nuts over here,
just smashing them, destroy. Like they have to be gone by now.
So you see that over on the right hand side, and a woman who clearly uncomfortable is on the left side of the couch, trying to distance herself from this, and then you see someone just hunched over, who just looks up at you and just kind of looks away. This large half orc. What do you do? I mean, and then they have water also by the nut station, but that's your call if you want to head over that way. Bottles of water.
I go and grab the bowl away from Oof and start piling the nuts into my mouth.
They're gotta be gone by now. No, I've definitely eaten all of them. By the time he gets in, there's no way there's any left. He can have the bowl if he wants, but it's gone.
Can you roll a percentile dice? How much of the nuts are gone? I don't know
Okay.
Okay, great. I don't know what's...
Sure, I can roll that. What do I do? Is this is this a strength check to see how many nuts I can fit in?
Yeah, give me a percentile.
We need to check how many nuts Liam can fit in his mouth.
Yeah. Wait, am I rolling 20?
Well, that's what I say. No, percentile. I don't know how it works on the virtual system you're using.
A 10 and a 10.
Yeah.
Oh, a 10 and a 10?
And if you just treat the first one, yeah.
Okay, let me see. So 2 10s. Roll.
Roll.
I got an 8 and a 10.
Great. 81. Okay, they're 81% gone.
Okay. Got it.
and then there's like and 10% of the remainder is like slobber and half chewed nut.
Oh yeah, it's so much
Ugh.
slobber.
Oh, Derek doesn't care. This is about asserting dominance. I'm grabbing the rest of that bowl. It's being poured into my mouth.
We're gonna end up fighting each other before
Really?
we even fight any other fucking characters. Oh. Oof just like snarls, just like pure fuming out of the nose and the mouth and any other hole that he's got in his face. I mean, it's bad.
All right, so you guys have that. This person who's sitting on this couch stands up and walks just slowly over to the couch facing it, the opposite direction on the other side, the complete opposite side of the room, and just sits there. All right. Next, the two of you see immediately draws attention as it's more of a rare species. This humanoid rat walk into the room, already adorned in a chef's garb, coming with his own knife set, and wearing a chef's hat, coming in very prepared, and then comes in and sits down opposite of the kind of large beefy person in the center, and just sits there looking up at you guys as you're fighting over this half bowl of mixed mush nuts, and just like looks at you. And this is a rat person.
How tall is this rat?
This rat is like 5'10". But the hat is like a foot, so it's like 6'10" with the hat.
Oof does not like Ratman.
Oof does not like Ratman. Does Oof do anything?
Oof does not do anything right now, but Oof
Okay.
already tells he does not like Ratman.
Oof does not like Ratman. Yeah, let's see. Actually, let me do it over here. All right, yeah. This rat looks at you, looks at both of you, and just kind of scoots slightly away, but seems to be not too bothered by how you're going to town on this food. All right, who's next here? Rylan, would you please enter the situation room and let us know what you look like?
Sure. So, Rylan is a human. Already out of place, it seems, with rats and giant orcs in the room. But he walks in the room sort of mysterious. He's somebody who likes danger and is excited by the challenge. He's got about shorter length, dark brown hair, green eyes, and he just kind of smoothly, confidently walks into the room, but doesn't need to make a show like Oof, and just kind of is observant, scoping out the competition.
Perfect. Do you walk over to their area, or do you kind of distance yourself? Do you take a seat?
I take a seat, and I just kind of looking around. Don't need to confront anyone. I'm not seeking out, any problems. Just kind of seeing what's going on.
Yeah, you see the big bulky man just kind of recognizes you and is just kind of doing his own thing, a bit brooding. All right, let's see who else we've got. Just then, after you enter, right behind you on your tail, almost literally coming in very short, just under 3 feet tall, is this pretty, not shredded, but really toned and still muscular, just not insanely jacked gnome that comes in and immediately kind of has almost like a smug walk. Like this gnome thinks it's hot shit, like a little bit, like I'm the king of the castle kind of thing. Walks in and just kind of looks at the nut situation happening over in this corner and just he laughs, walks to the other side of the room, and actually has a bit of a hard time getting up onto the couch for a moment. But he's done this before. It just is a bit atypical for him to have to sit in such a large couch, and he just takes a seat. Are you on the Rylan?
Can I laugh at him a little bit as he tries to get up on the couch?
Of course you can. Are you trying to stifle your laughter?
No, I just don't like sexy no man. Oof does not like sexy no man.
Oof has a
Laugh
problem
at
with
him.
everyone.
You laugh at
I
him.
join in on the laughing.
No,
Yeah.
I like this woman that's next to me, but so far anyone else I don't.
Well,
really
the
care
woman
for.
has left She has walked
Okay.
across the room. She is on
Okay.
the farthest place. You have, to put it plainly, you've disgusted her a little bit.
Well, no, Oof's into her, but like he'll get her eventually. Oof is biding time.
Jesus.
All right, so this gnome goes over. He clocks that you guys are laughing at him, and he just is. He looks like he's rearing up to like potentially do something, and then comes in. This new person comes into the room. This immediately you can smell her coming in. She smells of vanilla. She smells of like overly sickeningly sweet honey and vanilla. And she comes in and she's wearing beautiful long hair, but you can see tucked back to her perfectly curled locks are, elf ears. She seems to be a high elf, coming in very pale skin. Comes in and she's wearing what we all know as the Juicy Couture velour suit. And she comes in and immediately goes over and sees this whole situation on this side of the room with a bunch of men and some rat people, and has a look of kind of shock and discomfort, and then goes to the other side. She sees that there's actually on this table over here, there's not nuts or anything, but there seems to be a couple magazines. So she picks one up and she looks at you, Rylan, and she says, "Oh my God, even just looking at this picture of this bagel, I'm already so full. I can't believe we're about to have to cook. Are you nervous?" "I'm Valerie." And she puts out her hand.
Rylan can't help but flirt a little bit, but he's a little bit a little weary of he's a little mistrusting, I think, but he shoots her a flirtatious smile a little bit and tells her that nothing intimidates Swiftblade. I've been all over the world and seen a lot of things, and a mere cooking competition would never scare me.
No, it's really challenging. I mean, I don't know if you're educated on the dangers that's in all of the food out there that we consume. So it's not that simple. I mean, there's a lot. This is killing people. So if that's how you're going to play it, I mean, good luck. I think the judges are going to be looking for something a little more holistic.
Well, we shall certainly see, shouldn't we?
Yeah, sure. And she turns page of the magazine and scoots over towards this other person and starts just making conversation with the other woman in the room.
I notice Swiftblade's trying to flirt and laugh even harder.
I wasn't the one who introduced myself to her. She came up to me.
Okay, so let's go ahead and bring in. We only have a couple left, so Rob, come on in.
So, am I third party describing myself to the audience here?
What you can say, whatever's comfortable. Some people say,
Yeah, let's go. I'll do that because I just find
Get
it
in
weird to
character,
third party
Rob.
Describe myself.
Yeah, I say, yeah.
So I am a 6.5 foot, 7 foot Goliath. So I'm going to be towering over the rest of these guys. Long red hair, long red beard, and I'm wearing the pelt of a mountain lion over my shoulders, and perched on one shoulder is a falcon. There's a bow strung across my back, and I'm carrying a large axe.
Very, very commanding presence. All right, so you come into the situation. To paint the scene. On the very left-hand side, you have a couch with two women, and then next to them is Rylan. Then on the middle couch, we have at one end, kind of closer to that first setup, we have this big looming half-orc man. And then moving across the room to the right-hand side, then we have our rat chef friend, and then it seems we have two people laughing and as well as fighting over what used to be nuts in a bowl, and laughing a lot. Yeah.
As I walk into the room, I look around and I assess each person. If there's anybody I would know.
we do have. Do you happen to know a gnome, or do you know the gnome's buddy? From
I
the
would know the
backstreet?
gnome. Yeah.
You would know the
Yeah.
gnome. So yeah, you recognize the
I know
gnome.
both.
You recognize. Oh, I
Okay.
missed the gnome. Yeah, he's sitting over on that end too. I missed him. He's so small.
He's on the left?
Apologies. He's with the two women and Rylan
Okay.
over in that area, on the
Okay.
couch.
As I'm walking in and I notice the gnome, my eyes lock onto his, and I take my axe into a more ready stance and grip it tightly for a second, giving him a death glare, before turning to the right and joining the other orcs. And in Orcish, I say to them, "The gnome is mine."
Go ahead and roll an intimidation roll for me. Can you do that with advantage, please? And I'm assuming, so for people who don't know what advantage is, I don't know if I might have brought that up without explaining it. That's when you get to roll your d20 twice and take the higher of the number. So that can be really useful. It's also disadvantage is a thing that you can experience where you do the same, but you take the lower of the number. So
Rob dropped his dice.
Helps if I actually get it in the actual thing that you have to roll in.
oh yeah,
So that's
Intimidation check is gone.
and a 1, so 19.
a 19. Excellent. Let's
19.
see. You see, as he's looking at you, this gnome locks eyes as you make that comment, make this declaration in front of everybody and plainly in the room. The gnome.
Well, he said it in Orcish, right? So like only
Yeah, I said it in
Oh,
Orcish.
sorry, it was an Orcish. Okay.
Yeah, he said he was
Yes.
in Orcish.
Gotcha.
So can I say back? So I'm like one of the few that can understand
Yes,
it. I just want to
yes.
kind of
Yeah.
shrug and just be like, "Oh, oof, no care."
By the way, and when Oof is speaking otherwise, are you speaking Common or Orcish?
I'm to the people so
To
far,
the other
yeah, but
people,
to
you're speaking
him
Common.
specifically,
I gotcha.
yeah.
Roger that. All right. But the gnome hears you make this declaration openly, this threat in front of everybody, and his eyes had gotten, locked immediately with yours in intensity, narrowing. But you can see as you unwaveringly stare back into him that there's fear behind his eyes as you say this, and eventually he looks away first. And with that, right behind you, as that tense moment kind of breaks, you make this declaration. The tallest person in the entire room comes in. This absolutely looming lumberjack of a man, just rippling muscles on muscles on muscles. He makes the other gentleman from that was sitting on the couch earlier look just regular, average. And this gentleman comes in. He smells of blood almost as he enters, and he looks over. He almost lets out a snarl. He's this, he's dressed. He's very revealing as well, so you can really see how defined all of his muscles and how it seems there's so many extra muscles that shouldn't even exist. And he sits over by the gnome and crosses the room. But as he does, he does stop for a moment, Lion Strider, and he nods to you, and his eyes narrow as well. Perfect. Do you respond to him at all with that upon seeing him enter?
I just hold his glare. And I guess intimidation check to see who looks away first.
Perfect. Let's do that. Flat roll on this one. That's not a good roll for over here.
12.
You look at this man with the same unwavering stare, and this half orc looks back at you, and this Goliath, excuse me, he's a Goliath. There's got a lot of jacked people in here. We gotta keep them straight. So we got 2 Goliaths, and then we got a jacked half orc, and then Liam. By the way, is Oof pretty jacked too?
So like Oof is fairly jacked, but like he's that like crackhead jacked, where it's like not super overbearing, where they're like it's like very like sinewy, if that makes sense.
Hot. Love it. Like very, very, very hot. So, okay. So we've got this Goliath look back at you, and as you look at him, his eyes move, but he growls a little bit and just like acts like he has a shoulder pain. But you can tell, and you know it to be true, that you are getting under their skin already in this game. Even if it's just mentally, you have a leg up on them. So you guys are all in the room. As you look around, you see that there are 10 people in this room, or 10 humanoids, I should say, in this room, plus a falcon, of course. And these are going to be the people who you are competing with for this macros challenge. You know that you're moments away from being called out onto the kitchen floor. And at this point in time, you see Liam. You see the gentleman that you know on the
Jasper.
couch. Yes, Jasper. You see him kind of motion for you.
Oof very clumsily walks over. Not trying to like be sly or anything. He just kind of lumbers over there.
By the way, I'm guessing just based on how we're playing, and I need to pull it up over here. Oof is not the smartest.
Oof has intelligence of 8, and that's because as
Yes.
low as I could
Love
put it.
Love it. Yeah.
So Oof is not bright at all.
Yeah. Well, then, so Jasper looks you up and down, and he just says, "All right, I want you to know something. All right, that stuff I've been giving you, that stuff. You remember the stuff I've been giving you, the new stuff.
Yeah, Oof
really,
knows.
Really good shit, yeah. Really good, right?
Wait. It's very good.
Yeah. And you see he gets quieter, although there's kind of these uncomfortable conversations, this weird flirtations happening in this room, this tension's happening from these sides, but he tries to get quiet, and he says, "You got to be careful."
Be careful of what?
He looks around. And he's like, "Be careful with it." And then he clearly uncomfortable by your lack of social awareness. He kind of he walks over, and he looks like he heads towards the door as you guys hear kind of it seems like things are getting to be ready for you guys to come on out. And then you guys see a page walk up and says, "Okay," it's someone very excited. "If we can get you guys all to come out, we're going to be on air shortly in 30 seconds. So please, everyone could line up, please." You can see everyone starting to just throw down the magazine. We have what are the people at the nut station doing? Are we cleaning up? Are we?
I'm not there anymore, right? I'm over with Jasper.
I suppose, yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah. I
So
will
you
meet
guys,
over there.
any last things we want to do before you guys go out into this competition? You've got 30 seconds.
I think I'm ready to roll.
Yeah, I'm in the corner just doing like a few push-ups.
Yeah.
Kind of get.
I just
hyped
like
up.
Prep-
wipe
prep
all
for
like
it.
the snot and spit, like everything from my face, and just go. All right, let's go.
As you're doing that, the two women who have kind of seemed to talk to each other in the corner, at least next to each other, at least they seem to be enjoying each other's company more than they were enjoying yours, and happen to just again kind of give you a up and down, like, okay then, as they head towards the door. And you guys will make your way out into the kitchen. So I'm gonna move myself over to Roll20 now, and I'm gonna ask you guys in a moment to place where you would be on the board. I need one moment to make sure I'm in the right setting. I'm in tokens. I'm gonna place a couple NPCs on the board. And again, Garrick, I'm sorry about your hooded figure. You're just gonna have to be creepy.
Mysterious
All
and
right.
creepy.
We've got these guys are going to be over here. So I'm basically, if you guys want to pop in and pop yourselves somewhere on this, it looks like Rob, you're already in here. Is that where you want to be? I'm cool if that's where you want to be. People are generally
No,
at cooking
that
stations.
was just us from us testing it.
Sticking around. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you
Where's-
guys.
Yeah, I don't
Where's the
see
rat
this
man?
whole like sticker thing. How do I see like text?
Yes, let's talk about Roll20. So you're going to go to the top right-hand corner. There should be a bar with different options. You're going to go to the third one. It says journal. It's like a book with sparkles on it.
Okay.
And then you should be able to drag your person, your oof, onto the board. To set this up, so to zoom out.
Hey, there we go.
There we go. Am I missing someone though? Hold on. We got. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. I think we've got oof here.
I'm not on there.
Yeah. I don't see. We got we have placed the bird on top of the. Is the falcon? Is that where?
Hey, I'm not a creepy dude anymore.
Rob, is Ashwin there
Yep.
intentionally?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
best point of view.
I pull up mine, but
That
I
I
don't
can
know how.
see.
Perfect.
I don't know how to drag. I don't
Okay,
know
yeah,
how to.
it's make sure on the left-hand side, make sure you're on the select. It's the arrow button first. That's the first thing.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
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 Versus the pan button. It gets really tricky in this system. But um so yeah, I think Jesse. Oh, Jesse, you're back to helmet. Huzzah! We did it. You're back
Yay.
to who you should be. Yeah, let's get. I also had. Let's get this. Adam, are you? How are we doing with yours?
I
need
see
help?
my character. I see my characters, but I don't know how to add. Like I click
cannot
it and
drag
it pulls
them?
up. No.
Drag from
can you do
the name, not the picture.
Yeah, I'm dragging from the name and nothing's happening. It doesn't do
I
anything.
can put you on there, but if I put you on there, I'm gonna put you on there. Can you move you?
No. It
You're
just
on
lets
there
me.
now.
It just lets me highlight.
Let me double check and check your. Let me make sure I actually gave you control of this. Could totally be my bad. Guess what? I didn't. Easy fix.
Well, there's the problem.
Love an easy fix. Okay. Alrighty. Save.
Do we need to be able to see this pantry down here?
No, I just wanted everyone to know that that's where the pantry is, just in case some things might not even be relevant, but just in case it is later.
Okay.
Depending on what you guys get up to. All right. Okay, you should have control now to put yourself wherever you know, equidistant. I mean, it's you're there to win this cooking challenge. Do you have control now? By the way, are you able
Let's see.
to give it a shot?
Yes. Aha. Yes. I can move myself.
Great. Okay.
I'm by the donuts.
By the donuts. And I will point out this is the best I could do with AI. So there aren't actual donuts. There's gonna be other shit. Like this is I kept and the more you tell it to not have donuts, the more donuts show up. So that's where we ended up. And like you can even see some of the wonky things where I like edited out some stuff. But this is where we got it. So we're gonna go ahead and start with our macro masters. I'm gonna give us some this is some fun cooking music, I guess. Sure. So, welcome to Macro Masters. Let's introduce our judges. You guys, as you walk out and you take your positions around this whole thing, you have the judges table that you can see on this map here. You see three very different looking people. You see, I shouldn't even say people, that's not correct. You see a wolf dressed up very well, dressed to the nines, really, and yet not boring. There's a very the pocket square is a very different color. There's some like a couple buttons open. There's like a necklace, and you see and know this to be Wolfman Puck, and Wolfman Puck comes in as one of your judges, takes a seat at the table, gives a little wave. Next is someone that
That was
comes
amazing.
You have someone come in and immediately things get quieter just because it's such a commanding presence. This person comes in and is green hued and a green face, as you see, short, but you can see snakes are coming out of his hair up here, just small little snakes and snake heads. He's also wearing shades, as you guys see and welcome in Gorgon Ramsay, and he takes a seat at the judges table. The last person that comes in, you barely even notice her if you blink. She's moving very quickly, especially for her age. She is a fairy, which is petite, flying around. She's been a lovely purple with lots of frills and very proper. It's a dress that seems to flow very nicely in the air, and she has kind of a floral scent on this older fairy who comes in and is greeted as Mary Fairy and comes in and takes the last seat at the judges' table. So this is where the challenge will actually begin. I think this is a really cool table talk. I think this is a really cool mechanic. It was a really cool challenge to figure this out. But I think what we're going to do now is do the Macro Masters challenge. So what I'm going to do is, so again, to remind you guys, I said it at the beginning, but to remind you, you are going to be judged by these three judges on a couple of different things. You'll be judged on flavor, you'll be judged on presentation, you'll be judged on meeting macros, and you'll be judged on the innovation. These judges want to make sure you're wowing them, make sure you're doing something a little more exciting than just kind of your standard go-to thing. However, there are some challenges that, if you push yourself, you could potentially get disqualified. To remind you of why it's important to win these, or at least place in the top 3 of the 3 different events, is you get a token that when broken in the second part of the event later today, that if you break it, an immediate aid, you don't know what it is, will come to you in that moment. So with that being said, what we're going to do is you guys come over to this table by the pantry area as contestants. We don't need to move you on the map, just visualize it. You come over and you see this spread of a lot of different interesting food options that are going to be your ingredients today. We have a bunch of different things on the table, and what I'm going to ask everyone to do now, let me just write everyone's names really quick, is if everyone could please roll your d20, but sit tight and don't tell me yet what you roll. I'm going to call on you. Okay. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lion Strider and Rylan. Okay. Rylan. Adam. What was your d20? Just a flat
7.
roll. 7. Rob. Lion Strider.
3.
3. Let's roll for Riley. Flat roll. Okay. And do some rolls over here. Oh, what a wasted 20. Too bad. All right. Okay. Jesse.
I got a 17.
17. Okay. Rob.
You already.
Oh, wait. Did I say Rob
you already
twice?
did
Oh, I
Yeah.
did say Rob. Hold
Yeah.
on. I'm missing
I'm
somebody
8.
here. Yep.
That's me.
I'm 8.
Eight.
missing. I wrote Rat. That's not Rob. That's Rat.
Yeah.
Right. And that's me. I got to roll for Rat. There we go.
I got confused for a rat.
It's that
It
braid
looked
in
the
your
same. Okay.
beard.
It's
I mean,
it's the fur you're wearing.
Rylands. Sorry, I'm
Yeah, I guess
missing
it is.
somebody now. Oh, here. Okay. And that was perfect. Liam.
8.
8. Okay. So, what you guys have before you, and now this is where I need to stop and think where the best place to post this. I was going to post it, you know what I'm going to do? Since I'm not looking at any of the Twitch things that are happening, I'm going to post the text it's basically a list of ingredients so that I don't have to keep saying it. You guys have a visual to look at. And feel free to post that for other people if it should live in the stream or whatever. But let me post all of the ingredients for you. And essentially, how you guys have rolled will be the determination of the order in which you're able to pick your ingredients. All of these ingredients together, if you got your top choices, would allow you to fit all of your macros, but you're not going to get your top choices. So it may, in some cases, depending on the ingredients that you end up with, be better to actually skip a macro than to use the ingredient, depending on how well you roll in understanding how to use that ingredient. Some ingredients are going to be very similar, and some are going to be and familiar, and some are going to be very new. So here it is. Oh, and I guess I should put this part in too. Any sort of spice, oils, butter, rice, basic veg, and fruit. And I say fruit when I think of tomato and like zucchini. It depends. Like, it depends what you're going for. Is going to be available in the pantry. However, there are limited quantities, and you're not guaranteed anything in the pantry except for really spices. Otherwise, you may have to fight someone for it if you don't act quickly. Okay, so I think I just got this all. This Mac is gonna drive me crazy. Oh my god.
Sorry, where are the ingredients going to be posted?
I'm trying to post them in and failing. Isn't it still just control V?
It's command.
Control.
Command.
It's,
V.
it's command. I'm on I see this is tripping me out. Okay, let's try it. Let's go back and try this again. All right, command. Wait, command C and command V. Okay.
Yeah.
Groovy. I'm digging this like food playlist right now. Okay. Okay, here are the numbers. And for some reason, number 1 is there. Great. Here are all the different ingredients that are things that are going to be options for you to take today. So we're going to start with this giant, bulky Goliath who's going to come forward first, and he is going to pick. He's going to pick citrus, and you see.
Where
him,
do I see the ingredients?
They're in the. So they're sorry guys. They're in the
They're in a
chat
whisper.
now in the Roll20 chat. So if you go to the right-hand side and you see the chat bubbles.
Okay, I see it.
Yeah, no worries. So that's where that is. If that should live somewhere else, post it somewhere else. Feel free to.
Okay.
Aha.
So that's the ingredient list. So what has now been taken off? He's actually, I forgot. I decided to do this Catan rules. You guys play Catan? You familiar with Catan? When
Nope.
you set up, when you set up settlers, technically you roll and then you place your first house, but then it goes around and everyone gets to pick one.
Yeah.
And the last person. So we're gonna do that actually. So this guy's gonna come forward and he's just gonna take the fillet. So fillet is now off the table. Next, we're going to have Jesse. So
Yep.
Iron Hook, you can come forward and choose one of these ingredients for your competition. This is, and by the way, this is the appetizer round.
I'm taking the intellect devour.
You're gonna take the intellect devour. You know what? I'm gonna have you make a you make a history check for me. So that means you're gonna make your first roll. That's so exciting. Make a roll your big die, your d20, and then you're going to go to your skills and look at history, and you're gonna add or subtract whatever that number is to your roll, and let me know.
History is 0.
Okay, so just a flat roll then.
Of 20?
Yep.
I got a 1.
Okay, yeah. This thing is totally normal and like it's not a problem to cook at all.
Oh, you got this, buddy. No issues whatsoever.
Like, I don't know shit about
Table talk,
this.
Jesse. It's basically a brain with legs. So have
fun.
fun with that. Yeah, cool. All right, we're gonna have this little gnome walks up and he goes right for the bull testicles.
Of course.
And steps back to his place. Then we have these twitchy come forward. This rat. God, what would Farfelli choose?
That's an intellect devourer, bud.
Farfelli. Oh, and I have a modification. Just because I wanted to shout, I promised I want to do this. So instead of, which one did I want to say? Are there 2 potatoes on this list?
Yes.
Did I miss it? I missed a 19.
19
There's no
is
19.
potato and 20 is potato.
Okay, so
Yep.
yeah, 20 is actually a very specific niche. It's Szechuan sauce. Okay? Yeah.
All right.
Which is from the 1997 McDonald's menu.
Oh, from Rick and Morty when
from
they
Rick
talk
and
about it? I
Morty.
remember that.
Oh my god.
Shout out, that's a nod to my dad who was the worldwide, or he's a menu creator for McDonald's, so that was his concept.
Whoa.
So we'll shout out to, we'll give a little zest in it. All right, so we have this rat, though, is probably going to actually go for the nuts. So the nut of choice is now off the table.
Sorry, oof.
Oops,
I was
sad.
going to take the nuts second.
Yeah, you guys rolled really low, which is kind of funny. Okay, Riley is coming out now, and she is going to take the chicken. Then we have Valerie is going to come forward, and she is going to take. She can't take she would never eat the pork belly ever. Oh, she's going to take the avocado for sure. Okay. Then we have, I wrote that in the wrong slot. Let's go here. Avocado. Okay. Liam,
I'm taking the pork belly.
you're taking the
Pork
pork
belly,
belly.
100%.
Pork belly.
Instantly. I grab it too, like real fast.
Aggressive.
Snatch it.
Rylan.
I'm taking the basilisk fillet. Not the first time
Basilisk play.
dealt
Will
with
you
the
please
basilisk.
roll a history check for me?
On my
I don't need a
D20.
history check
Or-
for the pork belly.
Porks are commonplace enough in this world, so and I mean, you know, Oof, Liam. Does Oof need a history check for the pork belly?
Oof needs a check for a lot of things. Trust me. Oof.
You can tell me if you
Struggle.
need a check, if you feel like you need one.
I got a 17, Lexi.
You got a 17. Okay, so you can tell, what this is, and in your studying for this competition and your lifestyle, in between what you do, during the day and sometimes at night, your business, I guess we'll call it. You dabble and you have realized and read that basilisk fillet is and can be prepared in a phenomenal, exceptionally unique taste. However, if it's not cooked properly, which you've read about, it can be poisonous. So,
Oh, bro, take out one of the judges. We have such
great.
You better not kill Gordon Ramsay.
Okay. Jasper's gonna come forward, and he's gonna take the coal, I guess. This, yeah, that's what he'll go for. And then that leaves us. I didn't skip anyone except for Rob, right? Rob only rolled a 3. Rob, what are you looking for, Lion Strider?
Oh, let's take a roll on that vine blight.
Perfect. Yeah, history. It's good.
13.
13. You know that vine blights, first of all, you can tell looking at this thing is still alive. It is, dying, almost like an oyster when it's, been plucked from the ocean, but not removed yet. It's dying and it is good. However, it is very bitter and can be way overpoweringly bitter if you do not counteract that with something. You also know that if it's not cooked properly, it can be poisonous. What is this weird? I bought the premium subscription, and I'm getting these weird mumbles of like whispered sweet nothings in between my songs. I paid for the premium. Oh, Jesus. All right. Okay, so Rob, you were last, which means you get to be first in the second round. What are you? Oh, it's.
Did anybody take the berries yet?
The berries. No, the berries are open.
I am gonna grab a berry.
What's your berry of choice?
Schnozberries.
I'm gonna go with a blueberry.
Blueberry. Bloobs. Okay, great. Perfect. So we got blueberries. All right. Now we're going in the back. Jasper is going to come up, and he is going to take... God, this is when it gets tough even for me. This is some stuff. Okay. We still have... Jasper's going to take the citrus. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Then we're going to... We're going reverse order. Rylan. You have potato, Szechuan sauce, chia seeds, legume of choice.
Is avocado around?
Avocado's been taken.
Okay, let's see. What would go well with the basilisk fillet?
Your healthy girlfriend took avocado.
Bitch. How about tell me again what's available here?
Yeah, not a problem. So right now we have the dark mantle, which if you're looking at it, it looks to be a squid of some type or something like that. We have duck still on the table, legume of choice, chia seeds, and potato.
Let's do some legumes.
Legumes. What's your legume of choice?
A lentil.
Delicious.
Peanuts.
All right. Okay. Then Liam.
Oh, potatoes. I fucking snatch those up.
Potatoes.
Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, and stick them in a stew.
Yeah. I mean, put them with some pork belly. Okay. Valerie's going to come up and she will take the chia seeds. Oh my God. Will she take the chia seeds? She's an avocado already.
Yes, of course she would.
It's too much fat. It's too much fat.
The duck, she can't go to the duck. It's against... You know what? No, she's gonna. You know what? We're gonna roll for Valerie.
Ethically, she's ethically against that.
You know what? Valerie's gonna take the duck. Yep. Okay, duck's off the table. Riley comes
Is the duck
forward.
grass fed?
Free range.
You don't know. You could check if you're curious. You can roll and see. All right. Yeah, Riley came forward, and Riley is going to take the. Yeah, she will take the chia seeds. All right. We have the rat that's going to come forward, and it's going to take the dark mantle. We have then, who's next? 16. Mr. Bull Testicle is going to come forward, and this little gnome.
That was my nickname
and
in college.
take... Jesse, did I skip over you? Oh, no, you're next. Never mind.
I'm next, yeah.
You're next. Now I have to remind myself of what's left. Berries are gone. Oh, I know. This might be a disadvantage to other people, but I've just noticed the number 7 and number 13, which are remaining. I've just noticed those. I was like, where are my other ingredients? So I'm just highlighting the bullywog legs.
I noticed those.
I just noticed them now. I was like,
well.
did I forget the... like, there's mushrooms on there. So, Paula's going to come forward and take the myconid sprout. Jesse, that's going to be you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Szechuan sauce, if it's still available.
The Szechuan sauce, perfect. Brain and Szechuan sauce.
Brain
Wow.
Szechuan sauce. I got this.
Wow. And then the fillet. So, and then our big guy's coming forward. I think the only thing left for him is going to be the bollywog legs, which is very meat and very in character. So he has a double meat dish here. Interesting. Okay, so you guys have your ingredients. So what we're going to do now is all of you go back to your stations. I have your ingredients written down, but also you should remember them. Actually, can we go around and everyone just say the 2 that they ended up with for everyone
I have potatoes
listening?
and I have pork belly.
Great.
I have a basilisk fillet and lentils.
Perfect. Rob,
I have vine blights and blue bees.
Jesse?
I have Intellect Devour and Szechuan sauce.
And Szechuan sauce. Great. Okay. So you
Straight
guys
out of
all go
McDonald's
back to your
package.
station.
Classic fucking combo.
So
That's right.
how we're going to do this, and we're going to, because it would be, I think, a little unfair if we didn't do this. We're going to have everyone roll initiative. So that's, again, just another D20. But this time, you're going to roll, you add your initiative. So for people in D&D Beyond, there should be something next to the shield and the armor class, kind of in the center of the page, that says initiative, and it'll have a plus or minus. It could be +0. You're going to add that to your roll, and then give me a second, and I will I will ask for what the number is. And that way it will go in this order here. So some kitchen jazz. Okay. I like it. Oh, that's very, yeah. Okay. This one's going to be more dexterous. Okay. All right. Liam.
13.
13. Okay. Jesse.
I got a 1 on my last roll and a 20 on this one, and
Excellent.
I have a +5 for 25.
20. Wait, your initiative is +5. There's
That's
no way
it.
that's true.
Yeah, that's what it says.
What? What did we do to you? Hold on.
I have no idea.
Like, give me a second. What did we? I just want to make sure, because that's you're that dexterous. Do we make you that? Well, I guess you. I mean, you are a stealthy person, so.
My dexterity is 17. It says.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, he's that dexterous.
You're looking. I think you guys can. All
So
see each other's
dexterous.
Yeah.
stuff. By the way, I just wanted to call out, because I don't think I called it out earlier. Rylan, you know who Jesse's character is. If you take a look at what you sent me, that is the name of the guy who has screwed you over
Oh,
so
wow.
hard. Who you feel is the guy who just kind of makes your life harder. That's him. So I just want to make sure I recognize that. And
I
let you
didn't
know that
recognize
you
him at first, but
you recognize him, yeah.
yes.
Well, you're too
Yes,
busy
I'd know
trying to
that
flirt with
scar. I'd know that scar anywhere.
You do have a +5. That's wild. Well, and so does Rylan.
I have a +4, even as, you know.
I have a +5, yeah.
Okay.
For
I don't know
barbarian.
what I did, but maybe you guys are just, you're just all of you chose dexterity as your proficiency. Okay, that's fine. All right, so Jesse, you said you have
Well, when you-
25. That's okay. All right. Where was I again? Rob.
24.
24, right? Okay. And then Rylan, sorry, what did you get?
8.
8. Okay. So starting up on this side, and just for sake of brevity, unless it's disastrously and really fun to act out, I'm just going to do the rolls, and you guys, obviously you won't know what, the other people who are not in this stream with us are doing and how they're doing on their rolls, but how the rolls are going to work. Let me explain this mechanic for tabletop so you guys kind of understand. So let me pull up my instructions. So when it gets to your turn in the initiative order for this cooking, right, you're going to do a cooking check, which it can be a wisdom or intelligence. That is going to be your choice. I'm going to leave it up to you. You can be recalling recipes, wisdom from, personal experience, whatever. We can work with it either way, wisdom or intelligence checks. I don't believe any of you have proficiency in cooking tools. Too bad. If you fail your cooking check, you will have disadvantage on your plating check, which you can persuade me if you can get creative. If there's another skill besides wisdom or intelligence you feel you could use to plate something, I'm all ears. You can always argue with me. I might say yes. Lastly, if you fail your plating check, you are disqualified from the round because you fail to present the judges with food, which is needed. Okay, that doesn't mean you're eliminated. That means you're eliminated from this round and you won't be getting a token. Okay? Capiche? Makes sense? All right.
Where did Jesse go?
Going first is going to be Jesse. So, Jesse, you have an intellect devour that you don't know what it is.
Where's Jesse's camera? Jesse's off. There you go.
Jesse,
He's back.
I had to go take an edible really quick.
It's getting too intense in here. I can't believe I got you. All right. So, Jesse, it is your turn. In the initiative order, what I'm going to have you do first is you're at the station, you're looking down at this brain with legs. It's dead, clearly. It's, it's brain, like round up, kind of wobbling on the cutting board. And then you have, with that, it's in a package. It's in one of the, not even like a squeezy package. It's one of those where you can dip it, you peel off the top and you dip. Like you have like
the McDonald's package.
Yeah, the McDonald's package. You have a couple, like 5 or 6 of those Szechuan sauce just sitting next to it.
Okay.
So, you can let me know now if you just want to roll. That's fine. But if you guys feel like you have any actual this is how I would prepare it, that may help you out. But that's not a requirement of this round. You can just go straight into the roll if you're like, I don't even know where to start. So that's going to be up to you. So Jesse, given that you've got this intellect devour and Szechuan, you have a pantry available. You have 30 minutes on the clock. What's your approach? Sell me.
I'm booking it to the pantry. I'm grabbing some butter.
Grabbing some butter, okay.
I'm grabbing some salt.
Okay, perfect.
I'm grabbing rice.
Okay.
Irish Cheshire. Is there vegetables in there?
You do not grab a vegetable. Well, there's basic veg. So yeah, sorry, basic veg is going to be basically onions, celery, and carrot, which is like what are the name for that?
Okay, I grabbed celery and carrot as well.
So you grab celery and carrot. Okay, perfect. Let's have you do a roll here. Considering you rolled, I don't want to be mean because it's your first time, but considering you don't know that this is what it is, I am going to. Oh, this is diabolical. Tell me what you're doing with this, and this matters. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm treating the brain like I would steak or chicken. I'm just going for it.
Are you just keeping it whole? Are you cutting it? Are you dicing it?
Oh no, I'm cutting it into small pieces. I'm making a stir fry over rice.
A stir fry over rice. Okay.
With the Szechuan sauce.
Give me a flat cooking check, which is, as we established, is going to be the D20, and you can add your intelligence or wisdom modifier to that roll.
I got a 5.
We got a 5. Okay. Okay. So the cooking is going bad. You can start to smell something foul. It seems like as you're starting to stir fry this, it's like oozing, and it's like ichor almost is coming out of it, and it's like a foul smell. I don't know. Would Garrick be alarmed by that, or be like, no, business as usual? It's up to you. Okay.
No, Garrick's confident. He's still got this.
Excellent. All right, we'll move on to Rob, Lion Strider. What are you doing with your ingredients?
I'm going to take a portion of my blueberries, mash them down, and reduce them down. Cook the vine blade in them to sweeten them up.
Tell me more about what you're doing with the vine blade specifically. When you, because this thing is still alive when you bring it back to your station.
Initially, gonna. Oh.
How do you approach it?
Okay. So I know that they're poisonous.
Yes. You know, they can be if ingested. Like, it's not just going to attack you and be poisonous in that regard, but if you eat it and it's not cooked right, it can be poisonous. And this thing is essentially, so you look down at this thing, which is like a shriveled kind of, like tough stems, tough greens, you know, and it's just, it has a little face, and it's like weakly blinking at you.
Can I do a nature check to see if I can figure out where the poison is stored?
Yeah, that'd be great. Actually, give me a survival.
Survival?
Survival,
Okay.
yeah. Shouldn't be a problem from a ranger, yeah.
That is a 9. Ooh,
A 9.
not the best.
No, you're not entirely sure, but you think maybe if you cook it long enough. Are there any things that you are grabbing ingredient-wise to highlight your dish?
So, there was rice, basic veg.
Basic reds, butter, oils. Some of it is in limited supply.
Oil.
Let's see if we can get down here. What's this? Sure. These weird whispers are gonna kill me. Why do they do that? Like... All right, yeah, sorry, Rob. What are you potentially grabbing from the pantry?
I'm gonna grab.
And you can also be like, "Is this there?" And I'll tell you. Like,
I'm gonna grab. This is appetizer.
appetizer.
I'm gonna grab carrots. That's
Carrots. Excellent. Carrots. Okay, great. Please make a cooking check for me, which is just again wisdom or intelligence.
it. 10.
10. All right, 10. Okay. On a 10, that's going to be a pass. So, just barely, you're getting the stuff together, and you think you might be able to muster something together here where it'll at least be decent and hopefully not poisonous, which would be great. Moving on from Lion Strider, we're going to go to... Riley's just got a couple rolls to make here to see if she... Okay. Okay. Going down to... Okay. Oh my god, I can't. What is she even saying, this lady? Okay. Fail. What is so important that you have to say it over and over again? Okay. We're not doing so well over here. I'm just taking care of all these guys. Okay. Let's go to Jasper. You guys see from Jasper's side of things, you see like a big smoke, like a flame cloud kind of start for a second. He kind of recoils, but then it seems to dwell. But it certainly catches everyone's attention for a moment. Let's see, 15 going down, 16. My gosh. Okay, Liam.
Okay, so Oof is struggling very hard to not just eat the food that's in front of him right now, as the nuts did not fill him up enough. So Oof, in order to maintain composure and complete this task, he's going to try and clumsily sneak under a table and hit some of those drugs that were given to him by what's his face to see if he can do if that'll help him focus. And then after that, I'm just gonna like smash the meat down with my hands, like my bare hands, and then put it onto a skillet and toss the potatoes into water. That's what I got.
All right. So first, Oof, you're saying before you do that, but you're ducking.
I'm gonna duck under the table and see if I can just kind of somewhat sneakily take some drugs real quick.
Give me a
focus.
Give me a stealth check at disadvantage because this is a televised event and people are intentionally looking at you.
This is fair.
Yeah.
All right. Stealth. Wait, where's my stealth?
Do the rest of us get to roll perception? Just notice.
Let's see.
So I got a 9 at disadvantage.
So we get a 9 disadvantage. Who is in your vicinity? Hold on, I'm trying to find you. What's your little image again?
I'm like right in the middle.
You're right in
I'm
the
like
middle.
dead set in the middle.
So Rob,
everyone.
I think Rob would be close enough probably of the players that we have, and then I can look at the other ones. Rob, if you want to do a contested perception.
Perception. I got a 10.
Okay. You said you got a 9, Liam?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So immediately you clang. It's metal, right? And you're clumsy.
Yeah.
So you metal.
Yeah.
Clang,
No,
clang,
I'm
clang,
not
clang,
very.
clang.
Yeah.
Clang, clang, clang. Eyes on you. Do you continue to try? So people are still looking at you. What's your next move?
Oh wait, so this is like before I've done the drugs, so like sneak down people are noticing?
You're trying to sneak down to because your intent was to
and
sneak
people
down to
notice
do
me?
it. People notice you before you have a chance. Yeah, people are still looking at you.
So that doesn't work. So since that doesn't work, my hunger just takes over, and I just start eating the raw meat. Just straight. I just eating the pork belly.
Oof is
I just
not
give
interested
up
in
on
winning.
making anything. Oof can't handle it without the drugs. Without the drugs, he's nothing.
Yes. Okay. So on your cooking chat, I'm gonna give you an auto fail.
Yeah, that's exactly.
That's what I
Absolutely.
expected. Yeah, so we're failing. We're failing the cooking check. Not a problem.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's do Valerie. Okay, great. 13, 8. Rylan.
Yes. Rylan's gonna slide right over to the pantry. I'm looking for some mushrooms from the Underdark. I'm sure
there are no mushrooms, but give me a perception check.
From the Underdark.
That's my D20, right? Let me roll.
Yes, it's your D20.
7.
A 7. No, you don't seem to see any mushrooms around. Nope. You just have your basic veg. There seems to be celery, some carrots left, and what did I say earlier? Oh my gosh, what was the third thing I said? Celery, carrots, parsley? That's not it. There's something else there. If you guys remember what it is.
Is there any? I'm looking for some peppers.
Onion. Okay.
Okay. I'll take some. I'm looking for some peppers. If there's none, I'll take onion.
There's onion. There's no peppers over here.
All right.
There is spice, like dried spice.
Yeah, I'll take a paprika.
Okay. Get some spices up in here. Okay.
Yeah, some greens, maybe some spinach or.
There's
like
minimal. So I will also say there is just iceberg lettuce.
Jesus Christ! All right. Then I'll take that.
Okay.
Gotta love iceberg lettuce.
I love iceberg lettuce. Make a trash salad.
Truly, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, is there any like a broth or something like that?
No, there's you know what? Let's. God, I don't even know.
I'm just cleaning out the pantry at this point.
Let's make a perception check. Why not?
8. Just my rolls today. I'm getting like middle of the road.
So with an 8,
You're remembering to add the 1 to
Listen,
that,
I
right?
failed at doing drugs. I don't want to hear it from you.
No, it seems pretty bare bones. I mean, there seems to be there's some spice blends. But
Oh, am I supposed to add my skills? Am I supposed to add
Yes.
like my?
Yes,
Okay,
you
then it's
should
a 9.
add your 1 to that.
It's a 9.
Add your
It's a
skill
9
to the
then.
rolls. It's a 9. Yeah. So that's still not going to pass the set.
Okay.
So.
Um.
With that, Is there anything else you grab?
Salt. There's any citrus at all?
Everyone does, but there's no citrus.
Where did it? All right.
Wait,
Like
make
everyone
another
took
perception
everything.
check. Make another perception check.
A 2. I'm throwing these dice away.
Okay, hold on. Now I can't read my
I'm using the online shit. I'm gonna.
Someone has the
shit.
citrus. I just have to read my own writing to find out who has it.
That's funny.
No, that's not it. Hold on.
All right. I'm gonna.
Yes, you see citrus on Jasper's workstation.
Jasper. All right. Can I slide over and try to steal it?
You want to steal. So we're stealthing. So
Yes.
Jasper is Jasper on this map. Did I put Jasper in here? If not, we'll just pop one in here. Oh my god. I forgot about Jaspy. Okay.
You did forget.
I did. Okay, we'll just make one really quick.
I'm using the physical dice. I'm not rolling that shit online no more.
Okay.
I don't trust
what do
it.
I have to upload? That's random. No, let's find him really quick. I definitely have him sent over. One moment, please. Oh yeah, we got a picture. The tattoo's not right, but he's still tatted, so this will work. All right. We're gonna add character.
Jesse's gone for another edible.
Damn, another one.
How many are
He's
you
doing
at
those
now?
drugs that Oof couldn't do.
It's
Yep.
just in my control.
That's how you were supposed to do it. You turned the camera off.
Go just shut those down. Let me just real quick. Hold on.
Come on. Come on. There we load. Okay, sweet. Jaspy's in. Let's put Jasper on the board. I'm going to use a D4 to figure out because now I feel like it's kind of... Well, you already saw it anyway. It actually doesn't matter. We'll pop him where it makes sense spatially. Jasper, come here. Token mode. Okay. We're going to pop Jasper right over here. He's now on the board. So, you want to slide over there, Rylan? You're by the donuts right now.
Yeah, I'm
He's up
gonna
there.
kind of crouch. I'm gonna crouch below the tables and cabinets.
Go ahead and roll a... Are you trying to hide from everyone or him?
Just him. I don't. Well, actually, I'm trying to get everybody because this is competition, so probably everyone.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check at disadvantage.
At disadvantage?
At disadvantage,
Jesus.
that means you roll it twice and you take the lower
Oh,
number.
I rolled a 7 both times. Plus, I have a 5.
7. Yeah.
So is that
you do
13?
See, well, what we'll do here is, Rob, I mean, that I would assume unless if you want to roll to see if you'd see him, but you guys are so close together, I feel like it'd be really hard. If you got over a 5, you'd see this guy. So it sounds like you're rolling.
16. So
16. Oh yeah, you immediately see
I guess I
him
could have
Motherfucker.
just took 10. Yeah.
creeping that way. Granted, people are moving about the kitchen as they're getting different things, different, pieces of equipment, different bowls and such. Riley looks at you and just kind of, shrugs a little and turns back to her workstation, which seems to be doing okay. Actually, as you're passing and seeing what she's doing, she seems to things smell okay in this area. As you move to Jasper, he is there with his citrus, and you see him with some of the citrus. He's squishing some of he has lemons and oranges actually, and he's using the orange right now, and he's squishing it and just like it's mashing, and he's very clumsy with it. He's very big with it, and he is too focused in that to notice you come over. So other people are watching, but he is not.
Fantastic. So I definitely. I'm still grabbing the lemon
We're grabbing
if he's
lemon.
not if he's we're gonna snatch
he's
it
not
from
watching.
him.
You successfully grab one lemon.
I'll take
Great.
it.
Awesome. Okay. I love it. It paid off. You see the dice Jasper did not roll well at all. It was a 2. All right. So you
Wahaha.
come back with the lemon, and will you go ahead and give me a cooking roll, please?
Wait. As he's going past me, I turn to him just slightly and say, I want a teaspoon of that.
I'll I'll lend you some in exchange. What ingredients does he have?
I got blue bees.
I don't want your bloobs. All right, keep your bloobs. Anything else?
I mean, I could yell at the orc right now and let him know what you did.
All right. In a show of good faith, I lend him a tablespoon of my lemon juice.
Awesome. All right. I mean, you successfully barter. And Robert, do you have anything else to say? Or have you got what you needed?
I got what I needed.
All right. Perfect. Can I have a cooking check, please, from Rylan on this?
Do I add anything to it?
You do a wisdom or intelligence, and because of the lemon, I'm actually gonna give you. Let me check your ingredients here. No, we'll give you advantage. So roll it twice and give me the higher. Boldness pays off.
Oh Jesus! I rolled it off the. Jesus! I rolled it off the
That's
table.
why you gotta get a handy little box. You see, yeah.
9.
Mine says, clickety clackety, we'll do a tackety. You gotta get.
I need one of those.
I
Nice.
like that.
I need one of those.
9.
All right, it's a 9 roll, but what do I add to it?
So roll it again. Well, you add your wisdom or intelligence.
So I rolled a 7
Which
and
is
a
at
9.
the top. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, a 9. Can you make it over 10 with your modifiers? Can you make
My
it over,
wisdom
one of
is
them?
my wisdom and charisma are both 1s, so I'll get a 10.
So you got a 10. Okay. Okay, that's a pass. We're passing. We're not
All right.
exceeding, but we're passing. You know, that's fine. Great. So that was Rylan. Who else are we waiting on? Okay, we have a couple more rolls here. Great. Let's fail. Okay. One more. Okay. All right. So moving into the next round, and because I haven't done this before and that takes longer, we're just going to do the next 2 instead of breaking it up into 2 separate go-throughs. We'll just do both of the next checks together. Perhaps it's just 1. Let me pull up my instructions again. This is why we wrote it down. If you fail your cooking check, disadvantage on your plating check. Okay, great. So we'll do plating check now. So you guys are all cooking. Let's start at the top of the order again. Jesse, so you failed your cooking check. So now it's time to plate. As the time ticks down, I'm going to need one more roll from you. And if you could roll 2 and give me the lesser.
It's like burnt
To see if you get this
brain.
food on the plate.
And do I change the number with anything?
So you're rolling 2, you're giving me the lower, and you're adding your wisdom or intelligence.
I got a 7.
Could you also
You gotta
use dexterity for plating?
That's what I was saying earlier. If someone wants to make an argument to me that it would make more sense to be dexterous for plating, I'm all ears. So, if you want to tell me why it would be dexterity, Jesse, I'm happy to give you dexterity, which would give you a couple more points. What are you doing with your brain and packet sauces?
Dunking it.
So it's become you failed. I mean, there's ichor, it's cubed, it's kind of to the point where it's like when you burn sugar and it's like sticking to the pan. What are you doing with the sauce? That was just the brain. What are you doing with the sauce?
The sauce was going right in the pan with
Yeah,
it,
so that's immediately
so-
adding to it, burning very quickly. It's very high heat, and it's burning. But yeah, if you want to go ahead and tell me if you would be being particularly dexterous in the kitchen, moving around a lot, I'd allow you to do a dex check instead to see if you make this plating. But it's up to
I failed the plating.
you. Failed the plating. Okay. So Jesse is unable, or I should say, Garrick is unable to plate his food.
I look at the
disqualified
mess
from the round.
in the pan. I look at the mess in the pan with anger and just
outside,
kind of
like
throw
there's
it in the trash.
like there's an alarm that goes off above as some smoke starts, and just you can see some crew that come over, just make sure like everything's okay and just temper it. And you can see Chester McCormick is like, oh, and it looks like we have our first disqualification.
First, I was already just fucking smashing.
They haven't actually said anything to you yet.
Oh, good.
So,
Oh, that's
yeah.
nice. All right.
Yeah, you haven't.
I'm not
but
disqualified then if
nothing
they
yet.
haven't told me yet. Like
You're not.
that's,
Yeah, you're not disqualified technically. You
Awesome.
failed,
But I am
you
definitely-
failed your cooking check, but you aren't disqualified.
I'm
you still get to
I'm
break the
definitely
bones.
over.
I still
I'm
get to play.
over.
Listen, I got this, guys. I'm gonna turn around.
Rylan definitely is snickering over Garrick's disqualification. As a longtime rival, he's
I love it.
thoroughly pleased by this.
Love it. Rob. Plating. So what do you? So we've got the vine blight. We've got the berries. You've got this lemon juice now.
Right.
And oh my god, I can't read my own writing. You passed last. You barely passed. That's why I wrote it.
Barely passed.
Barely passed. All right, so you've got some lemon, which you can add to your dish here, which we'll take into account for tasting later. If you go ahead, just give me a flat plating check, and if you want to argue dexterity, paint a picture for us, and I'll allow it.
I will argue dexterity as I will be cutting the vine into a bit of a viney flower arrangement, which was going to require dexterity of the hands to do delicate cuts.
So you're doing a really like an ornate presentation almost.
Yes. Yes.
Ah, beautiful. Okay. Okay. As you cut into this thing, by the way, it's like you can like hear it. Like,
Oh my god.
You don't know how to like properly end its life quickly. So this thing does whine as it's as you cut into it, but it seems to fizzle out as soon as you hit it with that lemon juice. So all right, perfect. So well, give me a check.
It was 12
was
plus
it?
3, 15.
15. So we have a pass. You successfully have plated your dish. Beautiful. And in the ornateness pulls off, you have this kind of flourishing kind of twig that has kind of branched out and almost like a tree on the plate with these berries. What did you do with the berries?
Well, some of the berries were mushed to cook the vine in so that the vine is sweeter.
Infused. I love it. Yes.
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 With some of the berries also placed on the dish along with slices of carrots to add some color.
Love it. Beautiful. Okay, so for successful plating.
And of course the lemon juice went in with the whatchamacallums, the vines as they cooked to give it a little bit of a zing too.
You're welcome.
Delicious. Sounds amazing. All right, so it's beautifully, it's plated. It'll be ready for the judges. We're gonna see Riley off, and Riley is able to plate her dish. If you look over, Riley doesn't look super thrilled, but she did happen to plate her dish, so she passed as well. Then we have, let's see if our boy makes it here. You guys hear another alarm go off, and you see this really Goliath, this really muscular Goliath, as he starts to kind of almost throw a tantrum a little bit, as his food has caught fire. His filet mignon and his overly protein. He's just charred it because he got too distracted or something, and he's just like making he's not making too much of a fuss, but you can see him flailing around. He's pissed off. And you hear Chester McCormick say, disqualified. And you can see almost like his veins in his head twitch, like even just hearing that.
I'm standing there with my arms casually crossed with a smug grin on my face as I look at him.
Perfect. So yeah, he's disqualified. He is out. Moving on to, let's see, Liam.
Okay, so after smashing into the raw pork belly, I kind of have a moment of clarity where I freak out and I realize I have to get something on the plate. So I just rush to the pantry, look for anything that could be eaten like raw and not cooked. Do I see anything there that I could just like put on the plate?
Just put on the plate raw.
Yes. Is there anything like vegetables are there that can be eaten raw? Something like that.
There's some iceberg. There's a carrot.
Iceberg
salad.
lettuce, perfect. I grab that, I run back, I like smash it with my hand into pieces, and I try and pile it up into something that resembles like, I don't know, a thing that would go on the plate, food, so I just smash the lettuce, put it on the plate. That's what I do. That's what Oof does.
Incredible. So So I just want to be clear: the
Yes.
pork belly and the potato, nowhere,
Nothing. There's
nothing
none of that
no
going
part
on.
of it is-
That's
He's
not even
presenting-
part of it.
he's
It's
presenting
literally
lettuce.
just lettuce on a plate.
Okay.
It's smashed iceberg lettuce on a plate.
It's
Because I've invented this
it's a
mechanic.
salad.
I'm like, okay, is this a failure or is this an innovative
This, and I
loophole?
guess I'm going.
Well,
I'm
if
going
we-
for
if-
rustic. I'm going for a
If we
rustic.
go by Iron Chef rules, he loses points for it not having the proper things, but it's still
This is not
presented.
Iron Chef.
I agree.
I am creating something
Yeah, but
new, yet
has a
old and
point.
rustic at the same time.
I think
You didn't
we are
use any of the
going to-
ingredients.
Let's see. Well, this is the plating check. So let's see. Just because you
Yes.
pass the plating check does not mean you
Yes.
win or even.
let me
receive
just
other
get a
checks.
roll.
So,
Let me just
yeah,
get a
let's do
roll. Let me
that.
just get. Let me do.
If
Let
he-
me just do one like flat roll. Let me see what I got here.
He gets a
I got
one
an
and
18.
smashes
I
the
got an
plate.
18.
Okay,
That's
so
my
you
flat
get it
roll.
on the plate in a sense where it actually comes together. In
Okay.
terms of it, like it looks like
It's on the
delicately
plate.
placed,
Okay, perfect.
but
Yes, that's all I'm
it's
looking
still
for.
just a carrot.
It's still lettuce. It's 100%
lettuce.
still just lettuce. Yeah.
Oh, it's just
Oof's
lettuce.
just
Okay.
happy to be a part of it.
It's just lettuce. It's not even carrot. Okay.
No, there. I mean, that's this is all I've got. That Oof has
Okay,
got the
well,
brain
we have
power for.
We have a pass for Liam. Okay.
He's like spinning. He's like spinning the dish and making sure the lettuce is like arranged. he's like
fucking
wiping the edge.
pieces
He's like
stacked up.
wiping the edge. Just-
Oh yeah.
Jasper
Get that little
passes.
flick on. We don't want that one on there.
Valerie passes. Let's see. Rylan. What's going on over there with your lemon and your basilisk?
yes. So it's coming together nicely. So Rylan is cooking the lentils with onions and paprika, which is caramelizing those onions, and then the basilisk fillet is getting a little lemon zest. And I'm making an iceberg lettuce slaw with the caramelized onions and the juice. So it's not just a regular iceberg lettuce. So yes, it's going to be.
It's not gonna beat me, but
So it's served on a bed of lentils, the basilisk fillet on top, and then a little iceberg slaw for contrast.
Oh, that's beautiful. Adam, I'm gonna go ahead and give you inspiration. I loved your description of that. So that's a re-roll, or not technically a re-roll, it's
Yes.
an advantage. Or
Excellent.
can I say re-roll at the beginning? You can do whatever. We'll figure it out when it comes to it. It's a good thing, and you have it now. So yay.
Yes, excellent.
All right, perfect. So we definitely will likely pass. Go ahead and give me the roll.
It's a 12.
12. Yes.
It's
we
a
got
12.
pass, and we have a pass.
Okay.
Great. So perfect. Moving on, we have a success from Ryland. We have our gnome, who I think is actually the last one to go, and he will pass. So to wrap it up, you guys hear a timer go off. It's like utensils down, chefs, and you guys all have to be done with your plating. Looking around the room, this is what we have in terms of passes and failures. And when I say that, I mean there's something on the plate that's going to be going to the judges at least to be.
You're a failure.
Yes.
We have Oof. We have Valerie, which is the person in the jumpsuit. We have Jasper moving on. We have the tiny buff gnome is moving on, and we have Lion Strider as well as Rylan moving on to the judges' table. So
I try to trip Rylan as he heads to the judges' table.
diabolical, mean.
Wow.
All right. So
You
let me
would.
just see who would be first. You know what? I'm just gonna first for my
My
just start
eternal
with what's
rival.
easier for me at this point. So the first dish that's actually gonna be hitting the judges is put down. Liam Oof is called forward. Said, "Oof, why don't you come forward and tell us about the dish you've prepared for us?" And as you set it down, before you're given a chance to speak, the fairy
yes.
at the end of the table looks at you, looks at it, and she goes.
Is it somewhere? Is this the? Did you forget to plate it, my dear? Is there?
And she's flying over and just kind of lifting it.
No, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Oof has prepared you something. Oof has prepared something rustic yet elegant. Something that would call to your ancestors that they might eat in their time of hardship, but plate delicately for your fine palate. I call it lettuce on a plate.
You see the wolf guy's on the other end of the table. His ears kind of perk up, and he's just kind of tilts his head a little bit, and he goes, "But this here, you did not use the ingredients that were required of you. So this is make joke. Are you being funny?"
Oof does attempt humor sometimes, but this is no joking manner. It's as sometimes in our past, our ancestors would not have what they needed to make dinner for themselves. So they had to use what they could find at the last second, which is what Oof just did for you.
I'm gonna have you make a persuasion check at disadvantage to this wolf.
You got it. You got it.
Let's see, what do I got? I've got 2 1s.
That's a 1 in 400 chance.
That's literally 2 1. I rolled 2 1s. Oh shit, that's good.
Yeah, I think as you look to rebuttal, after you've rebutted to see if he's digesting
right. It goes very well.
Well, you let out a burp as well, just at the side after all the air that you've inhaled while you're making.
Yeah, and it probably smells like raw pork belly too. So I can't imagine that's very good.
Like maybe some rancid nuts at this point, just like.
Oh, for sure. I haven't bathed in a long time either, so it can't. All of that together can't be good.
The middle judge, Gorgon Ramsay, just you can't see where he's looking because he's wearing shades, but the snakes perk up and look at you and hiss and rattle. And Chester looks over and goes, "Well, unfortunately, it looks like you didn't get the ingredients on the plate, which means you are disqualified. Oof, if you could go back to your station." And he sends you back to
grunt and walk away.
I feel like Gorgon calls you an idiot sandwich for sure.
An idiot sandwich.
He says, "Oh, fuck off!"
Donkey!
Does not win. Valerie goes forward. And again, for sake of brevity, she does try. Let's see. Actually, I don't want to be too brief. Let's see if any of us actually. No, we have 2 players who actually made it, so we'll wait. So she goes forward. She presents to wrap hers up. They see hers was a duck and avocado dish, so she does kind of a pan-seared duck. From what you see, like as you're watching, it looks a little dry, but she did get it on the plate, and it seems kind of basic, but she met the requirement. Certainly better than just a piece of lettuce. So she, is
multiple pieces of lettuce. There was lots of lettuce pieces on there.
So she gets some critiques and some commendations, and then they kind of set her dish aside, and she stands back at her station. Jasper with his citrus and his chol, which essentially chol is like a big lobster claw. I mean, this is a baby chol because they're actually giant, so it's like a lobster claw. So he's done sort of a poaching with some orange and citrus kind of butter as well with it, and an onion medley with some celery and with the carrot as well. So he really seems to impress them with his dish. Moving on to Paul, who had bull testicles and basically a mushroom creature. As you guys see Paul approach, he actually looks like a little discolored, and that his eyes are kind of darkened. And it anyone can, if you want to make an insight check, anyone who'd like to can make an insight check.
I'll do it.
I'll do that.
I rolled a 6. Wait, what's my insight? Hold on, wait, what's my insight?
Insight.
I have -1 to insight.
18.
I have +1, so it's 7 for me.
Who's on the 18?
Me.
Rob.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can tell this little gnome definitely did not know and had more trouble with its mushroom creature than you did with your vine blight, and he's poisoned right now. Like, he's breathed in spores that were like, definitely toxic, so he's ill, certainly. But his
chortle, just that small chortle in the back of my throat, just.
He's like sweating. He definitely did not hear you, but he gets it up there, and they all bite into this. And you actually see as they're kind of examining it, Gorgon Ramsay is definitely cutting into it and just kind of poking it with the fork continuously. And you see him like looking at the others, and he, or at least looking in that direction with his shades on, and he's putting it in. chews it up a bit, spits it out, and he sets it forward. And he does look at Paul, and he has to stand up because Paul is a gnome, and it almost feels bad. But in fact, you can kind of see empathy on Fairy Berry's face because she's also small, and it feels a little demeaning to have to stand up to go and tell him to his face. He goes, "That was crap. I've never had such shit in my life. What is this shit?" And then bland, horrible, bland, and just like rails into this guy, and takes a seat, and he goes, "Get out of my kitchen, you fucking kidding!" And then he gets really hot-headed. His snakes hiss more, and he takes a seat as Paul goes back to his station. Clearly not a contestant the judges are impressed with. All right, that's going to move us on to... Oh, we had Riley. Riley passes as well. Riley comes forward with a chicken and chia seed dish. You can see that the chicken looks really beautifully prepared, and she did put some lettuce under it for color. She also seemed to find some radishes, it looks like, because she's a pop of purple there, so not really sure where those came from. And she also has this, it looks to be like a reduction or sauce next to it that you can see the chia seeds, but it seems the emulsification may not have worked quite right. It might be separating. But she does get a plate out there, and she gets kind of similar remarks that Valerie did, where it's kind of standard, nothing super standout. But no one spits any of her food out. Moving on to Lion Strider. You are called up, Lion Strider. Please tell the judges what you've made for us today.
All right, I present my dishes. I'm taking 3 up, right? 1 for each?
Yes.
Yes. I present my dishes in front of the judges, looking square in the eyes of the first 2, but avoiding eye contact with the third. And I step back. I prepared...
Which one, to clarify?
Mary?
Mary.
Mary
Yeah,
Fair?
Mary Fairy. Yeah. Okay.
Mary Fairy. Okay. I have prepared Vine Blight in a blueberry reduction with a hint of lemon, along with some leftover blueberries and some... I guess I didn't get to say that I did anything to the carrots.
You can't. It's flavor, whatever. I mean, literally.
Oh,
So like. Whatever.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
To garnish.
As well as some steamed carrots to garnish, designed in a nature aesthetic.
Perfect. Wonderful. In a nature aesthetic. I love it. I love it. Yeah, because it's fanned out. They immediately, Mary Berry goes,
Well, this presentation is unlike anything I've seen so far. This is beautiful. Well done, well done.
and she's looking right at you.
I blush and turn my head slightly away.
Oh, don't be bashful. It's all right. He's modest. This is quite... I don't know, did you try some of this?
And she's talking to the other judges and tasting it, and they all seem to really be liking this. She looks at you and says,
Well, thank you for presenting. This is very well done. Full marks across the board. If you would return to your station, please.
and she says that to you. And the judges all seem really pleased. You can see, like, Wolfgang Puck, he seems to not, you kind of know by reputation, like, it's not his go-to in terms of his diet, Wolfman, but he appreciates it and sees it for what it is in terms of other people enjoying it. And Gorgon Ramsay seems to really enjoy it as well. That's going to bring us to Rylan.
All right. So I have prepared a...
I trip him as he goes past.
Why is everyone
trying to trip me?
I still get to try to trip. I want to try to trip him. I didn't get
You're
to
not
try.
even here. You've been disqualified. You're in the green room.
I was,
To clarify,
You
they're
didn't
still
even make it
watching.
as far
I
as
was-
me.
They're still watching at their stations.
yeah,
I
I was
should
trying
say,
to trip
yeah.
as he leaves his station.
You are
Do you want
not
to
even
do that?
near
well, let's
me.
See. Let's check out the map. I don't think that makes sense logically. Hold on. Where are you?
Yeah, where are you
Okay,
at?
fine.
Like,
yeah,
I'm-
you're right.
I'm
It
at least
doesn't, it
beside
doesn't
him.
make sense on the map. It doesn't make sense on the map. Fair enough.
He like sprints over and like slide tackles me like soccer. So I have prepared what I'm calling a basilisk ember bowl, and since I know that some of this is talking about macros, of course, in this basilisk fillet, there's about 50 grams of protein. And it's low fat, relatively high fiber from the lentils. And yes, it's just it's smoky and a little crunchy and hearty. I think you'll like it.
Thank you. And you played this in front of them, and they all take a second to just dive in. And you really, as you watch them eat this, you can see it's really hard to read their faces. And you do. Hold on. Are you having a chip? Oh, it's rustling back.
That was me opening a bag of popcorn. I'm sorry.
I know that's okay.
I prepared you something for
okay,
you. The
I'll
finest
enjoy a
seed
donut.
oils.
Oh, a donut. Delicious.
Seed oils, how delicious.
Adam, they seem really, I mean, so Gorgon Ramsay eats several bites, and you haven't seen him do that with even any other contestant's dish, and he has a few tastes, and he says, really well done. Supreme is very flavorful, fluffy, robust, really well done. And he just pushes the plate back and is nodding and looking at Wolfman Puck as well, as you've passed with flying colors. And that brings us through all of the people who have passed. So what happens now is they pick the top 3. So of all the people who did present and who remained in the competition.
So me.
Rylan and Lion Strider both receive tokens, which you can use to your aid, as well as you see that Valerie also received a token to receive aid. And that is going to move us into the second round of this. So I'm going to kind of switch it up a little bit. I haven't done that before to make sure it's not monotonous. What we're going to do is, let's see here. Let me pull up my doc here. All right. So I would ask all of you, each of you, tell me one ingredient that you want. And
from that list?
Your main course.
Oh, okay.
Out of the blue. Whatever you want. Tell me one thing.
Any item.
Any item.
I want those mushrooms. I want those Underdark mushrooms.
I should specify an item, not like I want a pre-made burrito or whatever. Like an item. Like, I mean, but you could also argue with me, like, is an Oreo an item? Maybe? Like, so,
Can I have a bowl of mixed nuts?
What is this?
I didn't quite get enough the first time. Who would like a bowl of mixed nuts?
Who just wants to keep eating nuts?
It was half squirrel.
Okay, so wait, so tell me, do you actually want
Is this a dessert?
Yeah,
what is
this?
this?
Mixed nuts, please, yes.
Is this a dessert?
It's
What are we
only
making
one
here?
ingredient?
You're telling me one thing that you want, and then the rest I'm gonna tell you what's up.
I'm going Greek yogurt.
You want Greek yogurt? Okay. What about Rylan?
The first one was that entrees? What is this just another?
That was apps, but this is entree. Yeah.
Oh, this is entrees. Okay, I'll take a mushroom then. Some Underdark mushrooms.
Some Underdark mushrooms.
Underdark mushrooms.
Getting fancy with it.
Okay, and Rob.
Swordfish.
Swordfish. Interesting. Okay. Perfect. And then they all get their own items as well. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to ask all of you to, and be honest, instead of your other ingredient for this, in terms, and then the pantry will be restocked, most of it, not everything. But there'll be replenished items. And there are a couple of new vegetables in this round than there weren't in the previous, but otherwise it's pretty standard and the same. So everyone needs to just roll a d20, and the second ingredient you're going to be working with is going to be corresponding to that list, just based on the die roll.
Oh, okay.
If that makes sense.
Okay.
Number 20, as a reminder, is Szechuan sauce. It's not potato.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled a 20.
So you got. So you have.
That's
Szechuan
where I
sauce
get my 20. That's
and
when I
mixed
needed it for
nuts.
when I was choosing for fucking my ingredient.
Okay. Jesse.
Szechuan sauce and mixed nuts. That's even worse than
Yeah,
intellect.
that sounds-
What are you talking, bro? Come on, Asian cuisine, man. Szechuan sauce, they use peanuts all the
But,
time.
like, how are you gonna make a main? Oh, you know what? I should be objective. Whatever.
I got 16. What is? I got berries in
16.
my choice.
You
Okay.
got- yeah. What berries do you want with your Greek yogurt for your main dish?
Hey, berries and Greek yogurt are my
That's a
favorite. I got
classic
this.
fucking bodybuilder combo. Let's go.
That's right. I wanted to go. I would normally go blueberries, but I feel like you know,
They did just
the
have some
judges have
blues,
had a
yeah.
little bit too much blue.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with blackberries.
We're gonna go blackberry. Oh, an artsy berry. Okay, blackberry and Greek yogurt. Awesome. Adam.
I rolled a 4.
Okay, you got
Baby-
that baby
chul.
chul, which is like that lobster that I was talking
It's like
about.
a lobster.
It
Yes.
is another ingredient that you know, if you don't cook it properly, it can be a problem. Congratulations. All right, Rob.
I got bullywog legs.
Swordfish and bullywog's legs, and maybe we're doing, what is it called, a bouillabaisse, where it's like all the, what is it? All the sea stuff. Okay, bullywog legs, gross. Maybe they taste like chicken. Perfect. All right, so we are going to go through kind of a more advanced. I'm going to just accelerate the initiative a little bit, and we'll do both things in one step. So first, and actually, let's make it fair. I'm going to keep their initiatives the same, but I'm going to have you guys roll again to just keep things fresh. So just roll initiative again for this second round.
16.
16 for, was that Rylan?
Yes. Oh wait, what's my initiative? Sorry. +5. It's 21.
Oof got a 9.
Oof got a 9. Solid. Okay. Rylan,
I
what was that?
add my initiative, right?
Correct.
Yes.
I got a 13.
13. Okay. Rob?
22.
22. Nice.
Oh, you bastard.
And sorry, what did you get? I think you said 16
21.
and then you said 21.
With my-
Excellent.
yeah.
Excellent. All right. So we'll start here first. Rob. Hold on. Actually, let me make sure I've got something here. Okay. Rob, go ahead and make a cooking check first, and we'll head to the pantry. Tell us if you want to do anything specific that could help you advance you when the judges are deciding a winner. Otherwise, we're going to do a cooking and a plating check in all at once.
All right. First, I want to look over at what Rylan chose to remind myself because I wasn't paying attention.
Rylan has underdark mushrooms and ended up getting, oh my god, I can't
Baby
read my
chul.
berries.
No, baby chul.
Baby chul. That's what I wrote. I got it right there. It's like seafood.
Seafood.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like lobster. Crab.
Who else is near me? Oof is near me. Okay, I check what Oof got.
Oof got mixed nuts and Szechuan sauce.
What? No.
Oh, okay. Okay, I look over at Oof, and I say, I will give you
Hi.
half of this swordfish for your Szechuan sauce.
You want you want the whole Szechuan sauce? I get nothing?
You can negotiate.
No deal. Nope, not worth it. No.
You want the
nope.
nuts in this sauce?
I snarl at him like it's a fucking joke. Get out of here with that shit.
But really, is really
Like
passionate
I'm
about that
insulted
sauce.
by it.
You get a piece of meat this big.
I rolled a 20 to get that fucking Szechuan sauce, bro. There's no way I'm giving it up.
You can see like the muscly guy and the gnome
Yeah.
are close to you. They're looking at you guys as they seek you. Clearly, there's just some big hand gestures happening.
Yes. Absolutely not. Get out of here.
All right, Rob.
All right.
What do you think, then?
Heading to the pantry then.
Okay. The new vegetables this time, it's the same as last time. Now you have a couple more fruits. So you have tomato, zucchini, and other squashes, and oh my god, I can't read my writing again. Cucumber.
Oh,
sure.
actually-
I think that's what I wrote. No, why not?
Actually, before that, who's the Kim Possible?
That is Valerie in the corner.
Who's the Kim Possible?
Valerie won one of the tokens last. I actually think it's
Okay.
Vicky from the Fairly Odd or something. Fairly Odd.
Okay, and what did she get?
Yeah. She got what did she get in terms of her food?
Yeah.
That's a great question. Let's find out. Okay. On the actual one. That's better. Oh, so she has a brain, intellect devour, and ginger.
Of course.
Ginger.
Okay.
Okay.
Just gonna show you how it's done,
Um,
Garrick.
I love that she got the brain too. That's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What I want to do is I want to get into a snarl war with Oof since he snarled
God.
back at me.
Okay.
And using that,
Roll for snarling.
roll for snarling.
Is your goal to intimidate?
No.
Yeah. I'm trying to
goal
like.
is to
I'm just like
distract.
trying to show that I'm like really angry that he would even offer me. Okay. Yeah.
My goal is to distract. Because
Okay.
while everybody's looking at the snarling going on, I want to use hand signals to tell Ashwind to grab the garlic.
The garlic. Wait. Where's so there's
The
she has
ginger?
ginger.
Or
She has
ginger,
ginger.
sorry,
Oh,
ginger.
Okay. Okay. Do you have stats for your falcon? If not, that's fine. I can find them. I have a Google machine.
No, they are
Stats for the
right
bird,
here
stats for
in
the bird.
my features and traits.
I'm looking here. So, I mean, do you have one? Do you have what you need? I think you found. I mean, pretty much if you Google Falcon D&D 5e, you'll get the stats you need. So,
Beast of the Sky has the following statistics: AC 15, hit point 16, speed 10, fly 60,
I'm interested in
strength
its
0, dex 5, dex 5.
X5. Okay. Yeah, so you're going okay, so you have a couple things happening. Falcon does what Ashwin does, and first what
Yep.
you do to distract. So
Right.
you're distracting Valerie?
Well, in essence, the whole room.
Yes. The whole
But
whole
she's the
room.
goal.
So okay, so what do you do to distract exactly? Paint the picture for us. Well, Ashwind is off trying to get this.
Making very loud sounds and big gestures back and forth with Oof. We're just having a big sound off like "Arr! Arr!" Sorry, Pippin.
The whole room definitely looks in your direction. And let's go ahead and roll I almost want to say this is a performative in nature.
Okay.
So I
Okay,
want to have
that's
you do
fair.
a performance check for me, please. I'm going to say the DC for this to cause enough distraction to get most people, to get Valerie.
get it. We'll just say
We
that.
didn't get it. We didn't get it. Okay.
Someone rolled a one.
People are focused. They're focused up. They're still, looking, but trying to, remain focused. So, with that being said, would you like Ashwin to continue, to try to take this still?
No.
No. Okay, we're gonna sit tight
No.
on Ashwin.
Didn't get enough focus.
Okay. All right. So, I guess at this point we're just gonna go ahead and have you do your rolls. So we'll do. I mean, unless again you're doing anything different, any other information the judges should consider in your process.
So just the pantry.
Right back at the pantry. Okay.
Yeah.
You've got this seafood heavy dish. Yeah.
Yep. So what was all in the pantry?
So you have the normal stuff. You have onion, you have carrot, you have celery, you have tomato, you have cucumber, you have What did I write down? Tomato, cucumber, squashes. And then the stuff that was in last round, like citrus. You have rice. Yeah.
I will grab.
Spices, salt, oil.
I will grab rice.
Butter. Not too much butter left.
I will grab rice. I will grab the butter.
You
Are
bastard.
you grabbing all the butter?
I'm grabbing all the butter. Fuck
grabbing
you
You're a
guys.
son of a bitch. You're a son of a bitch.
Okay. Grabbing all the
But
butter.
how? But when you say there's not much left, how much?
A stick.
A stick.
Stick.
I'll grab half the stick.
You grab half
In
a
French
stick.
terms, that's nothing.
Half a stick.
All right, half a stick. Yeah, the butter was not replenished. Okay, so half a stick of butter.
Garlic, rice, half stick butter. Is there anything like honey or like a maple syrup?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Yeah, no. No.
No?
Yeah, no.
No? Okay.
Rob doesn't like to
No.
talk about poor rules.
Then no.
Just fucking no. I can not
It's just
get that.
no.
It's just, no.
Well, okay. Yeah. So no honey. No honey. Yeah.
Oh, then I guess salt.
Yeah.
And what about like a soy sauce or something?
Yeah, we can say that there's soy sauce, sure.
Okay, grab that too.
Sure.
That's it.
Okay. Salty umami. Okay. Great. Go ahead and make a cooking check for me. Just do it flat.
So no stats?
Huh?
So no stats?
No, what do you mean no stats? No advantage.
Not adding my int or wisdom?
No, sorry. I meant not advantage when I said flat. Apologies. No,
Oh,
do wisdom or
okay.
advantage for sure. Or if you're
17.
being dexterous again, you can do. Okay, 17.
17.
Excellent. So 17 for the cooking. That's a pass. So we'll move into the plating. So you want to do that, and that is going to be just a flat roll. You don't get disadvantage because you passed your cooking check.
12.
12. That's a pass. All right, we have a completed plated dish. Not with ginger, but you tried. And it doesn't smell rancid, so that's good. Completed over here. All right. So moving through this kind of shortened, condensed initiative order before I get to the other NPCs, we'll go to Rylan.
I just
Okay, I'm
wanted
gonna
to
go
show everybody else what was possible. That's all it was.
All right, I'm gonna grab the rest of the butter.
Okay.
Is there is there any like seaweed?
There's no seaweed. I can just say flat out that one's pretty unique. There's no seaweed over here. Yeah.
How about any?
What are you making over that? I just like seaweed. What do we got?
I
I'm
have
looking for like
I have,
a pho sort of situation here. Do you guys
I
have
have-
any like?
I have basically a dang lobster. I'm trying to make a little surf
I
and turf.
appreciate where your head's at. I really
So how
do.
about a like some alcohol of some sort, like a wine?
I didn't even consider shit. Let's see. Yeah, oh yeah.
Leave
yeah.
it to Adam to consider
So-
the
Yeah,
there's
I'll take like
some-
an ale or a wine. I'll take it.
Yeah, you see there's some stouts. There's some lager. There is some sherry. There's some red wine.
I'll take red wine. I don't
Red
need a
wine.
beer.
Excellent. Asking
And then
you
any herbs or I'll take any herbs or greens.
they have basic I mean it's all, they have nothing fresh, so it's all dried, but you can get dried
Like a
cilantro.
give me like a
parsley.
dried parsley or something like that. I'll take.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take. That's what I'm taking.
Sweet. With
Do
your
they have any Celtic finishing salt by chance?
Seaweed was not that specific. It's a normal ingredient. Okay.
Do they have
So,
Sheila Jeet
will
in
you-
this cabinet?
Will you go ahead and make a check? Let's first do a food check because you're dealing with an ingredient you haven't worked with before. So just make a intelligence or wisdom check on the ingredient. Or sorry, I said earlier history. Let's do history on the food.
Okay, I don't have a history. I don't have any God dang it. I keep rolling it off the thing. All right, 6.
6. Okay, this is an unfamiliar piece of food. So let's go ahead and do the cooking check, but we're going to do it at disadvantage because you don't know what you're dealing with.
I got a 16 and a 9.
Disadvantage. So 9. That is a fail on the cooking check. So despite getting these extra ingredients and these herbs and things and trying to be more thought out with this, the chul, I don't know how you actually say it, is actually it's not the texture. How are you trying to prepare this?
I was gonna prepare kind of like a lobster tail, just kind of searing it.
Searing?
And
Oh, not Siri. I'm talking about food. Shut up. Okay.
searing. Yeah, searing. I'm going
Damn
to
you,
sear it.
Siri.
I'm going to kind of boil it
Yes.
and then sear it.
Did we just collectively set off everybody's series at home?
I did. Boil it and then sear it. Yeah, so you're boiling it, but it doesn't seem to be, when you cook a lobster, it sets. It seems to, when you kind of check on it, it seems to be almost like congealing a little bit. Not all the way. There's still some like meat, but part of it is like congealed, and you know that that's not right. So go ahead and give me a plating check at disadvantage, please.
Oh, God.
I'm also going to remind you have an inspiration should you want to re-roll.
Yeah, let me use that.
For the cooking?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
Got it. Let's try again.
God damn. 17.
17. All right. 17 is a pass. Excellent. Give me a present or a plating check. Flat, just a
5.
regular.
Fucking 5.
Uh-oh. 5? Okay, so you get it on the plate for sure, but it kind of sits up, and then the congealing part of the chol, it just kind of starts to like
Ew.
wilt, and then it kind of bubbles a little bit, so it doesn't really have a lot of structure. It's just kind of sitting on the plate, but you did get something on the plate. And congratulations for that. That's great. Moving on, Jesse, that's going to be you. You have Greek yogurt and blackberries. What are you going to make for us?
Parfait.
Protein roll, bro. Let's go. Throw some chia seeds on that bitch.
Okay, first of all, that's what I was going to ask. Does anybody have chia seeds in the kitchen right now?
Oh, does anybody have any wild caught honey? Glyphosate free only, please.
So if you're being on, like you can both roll for both of those things. I don't know if this last one was sincere, but you can roll this perception to see if those things are in this kitchen.
Okay.
For some
sure.
reason.
So how do I roll perception?
So roll your
roll a
d20, and you're going to add your perception skill to the roll.
Oh, what's my perception skill? -1. Fuck.
Negative 1.
I got a 13.
13 or 12. Sorry, what you're looking for?
No, I rolled a 14. I rolled a 14. So
Look, I know math. I get how -1 works.
Wait, so what are you looking for again? I'm sorry, now I'm distracted. I knew someone
Chia
said
seeds.
honey, but you want chia seeds. Yeah, you can totally. There's chia seeds left over at the station from earlier when you guys chose your ingredients.
All right, I'm gonna try and steal those.
You want to steal them? Okay. Go ahead
Yeah.
and give me a stealth check.
20.
Oh.
20.
So if I rolled
Absolutely.
15. I have
So-
+5.
Excellent. So you absolutely sneak through. People seem to be too engulfed in their own workstations. You can definitely see some smells as you're sneaking towards the pantry. You see the gnome, by the way, who's cooking. It seems like he actually, by the way, he has honey on the counter, which you hadn't seen in this before. As you're kind of stealthily making your way, you're actually seeing some things you didn't notice before. What's weirder still is it seems like he's burned himself, and he put honey on the burn because he thought it would heal it or something.
As long as it doesn't have glyphosate, he'll be free.
Oh,
He'll be good. He'll be-
good call out. Good call out on that one.
So you see the honey, you're creeping towards, and yeah, you definitely make your way over. So I will say, the production team, like the people filming it, and the host seem to notice. Nobody in the kitchen, unless, the only people that you would pass to get to that area are these NPCs that are too busy doing other things. So you successfully are able to get those chia seeds.
And there were no rules. There were no rules in this competition outlined.
I wink at the camera, and then on my walk back, I try to steal the money as well.
Wow, so performative.
There are no
just
laws
like
as long as you get away with it.
Just like the Garrick I've always known.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know why I sound insecure.
21.
Yes, please do that. 21. Oh my god. Oh.
Did you just like get rid? Do you throw your old dice away and open up a new pack?
As you try and take the honey, and your hand goes towards the honey. He's on like a ladder because he has to be able to cook, this gnome. But the gnome looks up and goes,
What do you think you're doing? That's mine.
and he looks at you, and he has a knife in his hand just because he's preparing his food.
Stab him! I yell.
I push him off his ladder and take it anyway.
You push him off the stool. Yes.
Yes, I push him off the stool and take it anyway.
Fucking immediate.
Now everyone
justified.
understands. See,
The stool
now
falls
everyone
to the ground.
understands
And you
why.
hear kind of like, and there seems to be like a red light that illuminates the kitchen. As the Chester comes over and says, "Oh, unfortunately, violence is not for this part of the competition. That's for later. We're gonna actually have to ask you to go back to your station, and unfortunately, you are
Disqualified again. He got disqualified again.
I ate my product, and I didn't even get disqualified.
And Rylan just starts busting out laughing again.
He had a perfect stealth, and he threw it away.
This gnome is on the laying on the ground, wiggling around, pissed off, but like steadies himself and like brushes himself off and
On my walk to the green room, I try to trip Rylan as well. I'm already disqualified. They tried to disqualify me
Can I
again.
be honest with you? Here's something confusing, Jesse, about the way you just said that. You want to trip him, but you're the one walking. How are you going to trip him if you're the one walking?
I'm just kicking him in the back. I'm kicking him in the back of the heel as I walk by.
Okay, well that's absolutely. I mean, if you want to, you can roll the hit. If you want to do some damage here.
Wow, bring it on.
Okay,
Let's go.
Yeah. How do I roll the hit?
Also, you're walking back to your station, just to remember, not.
Oh, am I not? I thought I'd go to like a green room.
No, they asked you to go back to your station. So, hold on.
Okay, is he on my way from the station or from the gnome to my station?
No.
So you're by the pantry area. That's where the other food that people chose.
You're
in that
taking the
area
long
is.
way around.
So
Okay, then yes, I do go by him.
Right, you're going the long way. You're passing.
You're going around the
You're going
donuts.
through the donut field. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Around the donuts.
Yeah, rolled a hit. So what that means,
Okay.
moving to combat. I mean, so you're gonna roll your d20, and then you're gonna go to your D&D Beyond. Oh, there's a baby. Hi. Hello.
She says hi.
What's her name?
Oakley.
Oakley. How old's Oakley?
Baby oof.
Got
Baby
she just
oof.
told you. A year and a half.
Year and a half. Wow. Baby oof. Love it. Jesse, so you take. I got distracted by the baby. What were we talking about? I miss my nieces and nephews.
I'm rolling to hit.
You're rolling to hit. Right. Okay. So, what did you get?
I got
On
an
your D20?
18.
You got an
I
18.
don't believe it. I don't trust
Move the
Gary.
camera.
Is that on the die or did you add the hit? So if you go into
18. I don't know what the hit.
So
is.
go into D&D Beyond, and then you're going to see the actions, and it has attack, and so we can treat that it's an unarmed strike. It has a fist.
It's an unarmed. Yeah.
So and then there's a plus to it though. There should be a modifier, unless you.
Okay, so
zero.
21 total then.
21. Yeah. Go ahead and roll. We'll just say it's a. How hard are you kicking?
Lightly. I'm
Lightly.
just
Let's
trying
do
to
it.
trip
Roll
him.
roll the pyramid. Roll the pyramid die. Roll the d4, please.
Ooh, 4.
It fell. A
That's
2.
your karma.
A 2? Yeah, he
Yeah.
kicks you, Rylan. He kicks you in the back of the leg, in the shin, the back of the shin. What are you?
The hamstring.
Yeah. And yeah, you definitely feel that as he's walking back. And
I take an attack opportunity against him as he's walking past me.
he is walking past you next. So yeah, absolutely have at.
Get him.
And I would like to use it to grapple him.
Restrain.
Yes.
Okay, I need a contested strength check. So you have Rob. Roll to if you're grappling. Let's do contested strength. So just a strength roll, and then Jesse, you'll have to do a strength roll as well.
This is what happens when I give him some lemon juice. See, we're allies.
Wait. Don't I have a...
Wait, Jesse, what did you get?
So I have strength at the top has +1, but then under that strength has +3. Which one is it?
That's saving throw. So you want to just do the regular big number.
Okay, so I have 14 then.
So you got 14. Rob?
1 second. I'm checking as a reaction.
Rob.
I'm reading. Oh, that was my reaction. Okay.
Did you roll, Rob?
I did. Yeah.
But you don't like what you rolled. Is that? I don't know what you rolled yet. I'm like, what's the? I don't think you.
No, I don't like what I rolled, but I had a racial trait, but it's not what I can use for this.
Gotcha.
So
So
no,
my assumption. Yeah, what did we
So
roll?
he does
I
not
rolled a
grapple. You don't.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes. So
I would love to
able
re-roll.
My hero.
Yeah. So you're able to.
Okay.
You're able to nudge him off, Jesse.
Wait,
No.
I do have a bonus. I have a bonus from being large.
What is the?
I count as large in terms of grappling and stuff.
What is the language of that ruling? Is it just? I know
It's a little complicated for a one shot. Jesus
I'd
Christ.
like to
Rob.
point out that I am already disqualified and he is not. If he's engaging in violence, I would like to report him to the authorities.
Authorities?
He went for a grapple.
Are you calling the cops?
Yes. The cops of the competition. I need help. Send an adult.
All I know is I count as one size larger.
So
I don't know what that means
I'll
to
give
you.
you this then, Rob. Let's do it with advantage.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You are.
Okay.
It makes a fair point. You're a Goliath.
Yeah. I think I still didn't get it. What is my...
You got to beat a 14.
Yeah, no, I didn't get it.
Yeah. So
got
yeah,
a 7.
Jesse, you're able to. Garrick, you're able to wiggle him off, yeah, go back to your station. By the way, you notice when you go back to your station that the rat in the chef's hat seems to be having the most spastic movements ever as it's like flopping around trying to deal with the ingredients. This rat, which chose cheese and then chose filet, actually. So, but this rat seems to be very not coordinated and kind of frantic at its station.
I lift the rat's hat to see if there's a tiny human controlling him.
You find a tiny human under the rat's hat, and that to have been controlling him. Absolutely. Oh! And this tiny little human, a foot tall, hops down, climbs down the rat, and just runs off into a cupboard, feeling embarrassed that he has been caught, and runs off into a cupboard. And the rat just sits there, and immediately, like as soon as the charade is up, the rat's demeanor kind of completely changes, and the body language becomes more rat-like and just very much like. and seeming to have lost really the finesse needed in a culinary competition now that this human has abandoned him. The rat actually then does that and immediately and starts crying and runs off into the green room, leaving the competition floor. Chester is like, well, it looks like we have a disqualification. I'm not really sure what that was about, but if someone, we should probably get someone to get that guy out of there. Points to the cupboard, and there's one competitor down. All right. So moving up, so Jesse, we talked about your Greek. You're back to your station with your yogurt and you have yogurt and blackberry.
Okay, well I'm already disqualified, so I just start mixing them together and eating them for myself. Yeah.
Okay, Liam, we cut to you with your mixed nuts and your Szechuan sauce.
Wait.
No, it's my turn. My turn.
I am enjoying my snack, and I go and take the honey now because I get it anyway. I don't care anymore. I'm just taking the honey at this point.
Fine, take your honey. Who cares?
The honey isn't by you. It's totally in a different part of the.
I'm enjoying.
Yes, come walk past me again.
Doesn't matter. It's Oof's turn. Okay, so Oof decides. Well, first I take some of the nuts and obviously I start eating them and just kind of mosey on over to the pantry area, just kind of looking around. Is that zucchini still there?
Zucchini is still there.
I will take some zucchini. I walk back over to my station there, and I take bites out of it with my mouth and then spit it into a pan. That's how I, instead of like chopping it, because that just seems easier. That's my cutting. Okay. And then as that sears, I dump the rest of the nuts in there, just pile on the Szechuan on top of that, give it a little like mix around, and then toss that on a plate.
I feel like maybe it's because I'm not having enough water like Lexi, but why do I feel like that doesn't sound like, it doesn't sound good, but it doesn't sound horrible.
It's peanuts, zucchini, and Szechuan sauce.
I'm like,
it couldn't be that bad.
That's not. Yeah, it doesn't sound like gross. It doesn't sound good. Okay.
I would eat that.
That's Liam's next video.
There we go.
Make it a real thing. Okay.
Okay, let me roll. Can I roll?
By the way, please do. Please roll your cooking. And while that's happening, I think you would hear probably Mary Fairy go,
"My word, is he using his teeth? This is never." I'm not eating it. I'm not eating
just
that.
a little. I just grunt. Let me see.
You can hear her being like,
no, this is not allowed.
Okay.
We're not eating this.
I rolled an 11. I don't know about any bonus to do it. I was for like, we did.
No,
wisdom,
you remarkably
right?
with your. I mean, it was enough to make me go. That doesn't suck. So I don't feel like I should give you a disadvantage, which means 11 passes. So.
All right, let's go. Oof's in the game.
You pass, and then I'm gonna need a plating check from you now.
Okay, so let me roll again. All right, another 20. Come on, baby. 14.
That's a pass. I don't understand. You get all of your stuff onto the plate and it looks good enough. It looks better than.
Are there any sesame seeds I could throw on top of this?
There would be in the spices section. Yeah, definitely.
All right, I toss, just lazily just throw some sesame seeds on top of that.
And you somehow have managed a completed dish, albeit very inconsistent in terms of the teeth being used as a cutting tool, but you've met the parameters for a plated dish.
Again, I go for rustic. What is more rustic than using your own body to chop things?
So as you look over, you guys have all done this. Obviously, I think the only one at this point. So we have just to recap, we have a pass from Rob, we have a failure, or we played it. All three of you played it, even though some of it wasn't great. And then Jesse said, "Fuck it," and I'm just gonna beat up someone, and I'm gonna try and steal some stuff, and yeah. So Jesse's just over there eating his berries. The rest of you are still in the game, and you're watching your competitors. Some things don't seem to be going well for some individuals. The rat guy obviously is left. You can see the gnome has become very intense and like furrowed brow, but it seems very pissed off and just like stewing in the fact that he was humiliated by being pushed over, and the fact that someone tried to steal his honey. He loves honey, so like that pissed him off even more. And so he's just kind of stewing. But you guys all see all of a sudden people are going in and out of the pantry. The judges are still, you have Mary Fairy still making a big fuss about, "I'm not eating that. That is not, I don't care." And the other people are trying to, "It's hot. It's fine. I think we should give him no, this is not proper." And she's pointing. And then you all of a sudden hear a roar coming from the pantry. And he goes, you hear this guy goes, where's the butter? And he just like flips the pantry, looks over, looks at all of you, and this guy, this giant Goliath with muscles on muscles on muscles, seemingly has lost it, and you can see red in his eyes as he looks at all of you. And let me pull up the map here, and especially focuses on Rylan being close, and with the closest to it. He looks at Rylan, and he looks at I guess the three of you. I mean, Jesse's in the corner eating blueberries, so he's looking at everyone else. He's even looking at the gnome, which he seemed to know earlier. And
Blackberries, I'll have you know.
I'm sorry, blackberries. That
distinction.
is an important distinction. They are the superior berry. Sorry, I know you disagree. But then he actually pulls out his giant maul, and he looks like he's about to rage. I need everyone here to please roll initiative. And actually, at this moment, I think we should take a 5-minute break. I think I have about an hour left of this, if you guys are chill with that. Otherwise, we can. Yeah. I need a fiver. So.
Okay.
Okay, 5-minute break.
Fun.
Okay.
We'll be back, everybody.
All right.
This is me making me wish I had put a "We'll be back" screen. It's okay. I don't need to go anywhere.
I'm in danger.
Just me reading the chat. What's up, chat? How you enjoying it so far? You missed the Titanic flute? This has been fun. So, by the way, while they're not here, the gnome was my rival. She had us make rivals. The gnome is my rival, and his name is Phil Saladino. Phil Saladino, a play on Paul Saladino. And so when she had him go for the bull testicles, I lost it because, he does the bull testicle thing. He's the carnivore that does the bull testicle thing. I lost it. That was great. Great DM. By the way, I'm not going to interrupt Pippin. I know most of you are over in Adam's chat. Any of you that are watching on my side, I'm going to sneak my dice camera over to Pippin here. Where's the camera? There it is. I got to turn it off and on again.
Hi, my love. What's up, Loon?
Come on. There we go. There's our Pippin.
Here you go, baby. For your viewing pleasure. What's up, baby?
There you go. That's all you need to see is Pippin. Scritches for Pippin. All the scritches for Pippin. He's getting double scritches now. Hey, Pippin, everybody loves you. All right, I'm going to leave you with Pippin. I guess I should probably at least use the bathroom. Don't really have to, but may as well.
Here we go.
It's okay, I'm not leaving you.
I'm back.
Stand up!
Cool. I just took a little stretch. Hi, everybody. Welcome. How am I finding it? It's fun. How are you guys finding it?
I left everybody looking at Pippin.
Oh. Well, I put it on a BRB screen, so if you didn't.
I put on a Pippin screen.
Oh, on yours? Oh, okay. Excellent.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for the
Angie.
gifts.
Thank you, Angie.
Thank you, Soap. Thank you, Rhea. Thank you, everybody that did stuff while we were in the middle of that.
Yeah, thank you. And thanks for engaging.
Thanks for being here, everyone.
Liam, have you been to Maine? Granted, that might be more expensive than Connecticut, but
I haven't been to Maine since I was like a kid.
I just went there for the first time last year, and again, I was like, I think this might be my favorite place in America. It's so pretty.
Is that more expensive? I always thought Maine was like less expensive.
I mean, it probably is less. I mean, definitely than Boston or like, yeah, but
right.
But I mean, it would depend too. Like 30 minutes away from Portland versus an hour away from Portland. You know,
Yeah,
Portland's really pricey.
My family lives in Albany, New York, so like kind of the Connecticut area.
You've chosen
like
to
a
follow
couple hours
Ultimate
away,
Hero.
which is not too
Wise
bad,
indeed.
You know, like that's
Yeah.
Stay close. Things
that
can
is-
get
right up right now is like
wild.
10 hours.
Yeah.
Thanks for the follow, Werewolf Man
Especially-
25. All right, are we ready to start? Wait, where's Jesse?
I think we're waiting. on
Disqualified?
Jesse.
Is he in the green room?
Well, he's there, so I want to, yeah. But give me just 1 second. Oh my God, where's my tortilla? Hold on, I made myself a tortilla. Hold on.
Yeah, I got Oof's dish right here. Just lettuce on the plate. You think I can cook better than I let on? I just watch a lot of cooking shows.
I think you can sit through dialogue better than you let on.
I only
Mr.
skip
has
through
to
here.
press B button.
The reason I skip dialogue is because I feel like it is boring to the audience. I realize that probably is not the case, but like when I just like skip through, it's not because I'm bored of a story. It's because like I'm like, oh, they don't care about this. Like they want the action. But maybe it's wrong. Maybe I just need to ask the chat. Hey, do you guys want to watch the story?
No, it's 50-50. You know, some people don't like it. Some people want to see it.
Yeah.
I think it's different, in my opinion, if it's about you. So I feel like you care more versus just generic so and so. It's like the person you created.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Okay, give me 60 seconds. Thank you.
I guess you'll have to do a poll at the next time you stream. Or I guess if you're going to stream a dialogue-heavy game, run a poll at the start of it.
Yeah, that's a good
Oh,
point.
wait, let me get the music. Cooking.
Gosh.
I'm disappointed nobody's giving Pippin a treat.
Pippin gets inspiration.
Liam, have you seen these loaded? Have you seen these loaded Oreos, Liam?
Loaded Oreos?
Yes,
What,
they have
what
like
are they loaded with?
more cream.
So they're double stuff Oreos?
Look.
Oh, so they're like quadruple stuff Oreos.
So
Yeah.
No,
So
it looks
on
like
my
the
channel-
cream has Oreo in it.
So on my channel,
Which
there
one?
is a redeem that is 1,347 bits that I will go over and give Pippin a treat.
Somebody feed Pippin.
Someone-
Okie dokie. Let me just cue up some appropriate music.
Loaded made
I
me
really
think
hope
of
there's
cheese.
no
Yes,
generosity.
women whispering this time.
Keep it up, and I'll
there it is.
perhaps reveal a side of me that you haven't seen yet.
That happened
You've been
quickly.
sitting there so nicely.
All right. So I think we left off. I was saying, rolling initiative.
Roll initiative.
Let's see what we can do. Oh, this says
Are
it's
we-
1
are we
hour
rolling right
left.
now?
Let's hope it's. Yeah, let's go ahead and roll. So
Okay.
diving back in.
I
Everyone is at
got
their stations.
a 9.
uh,
Oh, wait, initiative. Plus 4.
Yeah, initiative.
13. Oof,
Yeah.
got 13.
Hold on, give me 1 second. I'll write it down 13,
Okay.
but give me 1 second. Otherwise I won't remember. Especially because I just took a hit of this bong and I want to make sure I get the story.
Is everyone getting high in this stream but me? Good lord.
What?
Okay, I'm not high.
You're in California. You're supposed to
I
be
know.
less high.
You're so right. I'll go grab an edible myself.
Whatever's covered.
Am I the only
Alright,
one that
so-
doesn't have edibles?
Maybe? I
I
don't
don't
know.
have edibles.
Rob, we're in Canada. You're supposed to have edibles on hand at all times.
How
I
else are
got
you
my
gonna get to the
master's
cold?
degree in cannabis.
I thought
well,
bees.
in tourism management, and my research was in cannabis tourism. So
Wow.
I actually hadn't even tried weed until grad school, so it was kind of a pivot. I was like, oh, that stuff I thought was horrible I kind of like it a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so diving in. Yes, you guys all are looking towards the pantry as you see this giant, muscly man standing above all of you after he's made a mess of the pantry, knocked everything to pieces. He's roaring, almost, like heaving, almost looks like an animal, drooling, almost looks rabid with red eyes, and he's looking at the people closest to you. So that'll really be, let's pull up the map. That's everyone. I know, Jesse, you're obviously in the corner, but we've got a lot of people in this room right now. So let me go ahead and now get initiative from you. So Liam, you said 13?
13.
13. Rob?
24.
Jesse?
16.
16?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got 14.
Adam?
14.
Sorry, you got quiet on me again for some reason. Let me try.
14.
14. Thank you. Let me do Mr. Beefcakes. Okay. And we have, lastly, our friend Salad Vino. It is a 6. Okay. Okay. So this knocks over in front of you, and Rob, Lion Strider, you're going to be first up in the initiative to react to this.
I use my ability to offer my initiative to Rylan.
So do you want to hold action until it's Rylan's turn, or do you want to give him like the help action?
No, I have the one sec. Let me look
Unless
it up.
you have a thing I'm not aware of, which is entirely possible. It's D&D. It's I don't know anything basically. So
It's from the alert feat.
Okay.
Natural athlete, stone, battlefield, alert. Here it is. Initiative swap. Immediately after you roll initiative, you can swap your initiative with the initiative of one willing ally in the same combat.
So you'll swap them specifically.
So I offer it to him because he has to be willing.
Willing. Rylan, would you like to go first instead? You're closer? Sure. All right. So, Rob, then you're a 14. Rylan jumps to the initiative. So, Rylan, you have this guy towering over you. He just knocked over. Let me get him on the board. Let me get him over here. So, he is now basically here by the pantry, having just knocked it over. By the way, the judges are escorted out immediately. There's definitely some red lights. And let me actually do some cleaning up of this board here. A couple of people immediately into the green room. Valerie runs into the green room. Ratman, he's already run away in shame. Jasper stays. Riley looks to stay. And our gnome friend looks to stay, but he does back up. So, all right. So he's over here. What have you used Roll20 before, Adam? My assumption is no, since you're new to this.
No.
One of the features I like in Roll20, which is they're pretty sparingly, if I'm being honest, is the measure feature. So your movement is going to be 30 feet, should you choose to move at all. And you can take this little ruler on the left-hand side and basically draw and see how far you can move.
Oh.
You are a rogue, which also means that I will remind you, you have something called the dash. You can dash as a bonus action, so you can move even quicker as well, should you choose to move.
We all remind me what the fuck happened before the
Say
break.
it again.
What happened before the break? I done forgot.
Well, the guy came out of the closet like fuck. Well, he came out of the closet, yeah, and then he was like,
Angry guy
"You
at
guys ate all our
pantry."
butter."
Ah, that's right.
He
That's
just
right.
seems
That's
to be
right.
enraged.
Okay.
What I will allow actually in this moment, and I now I'm knowing like the kind of character Liam's playing, I feel kind of silly that it's going to be his role, but Liam, will you make an insight check to see if you can understand what's going on here?
Sure. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Insight. Insight. Okay, +0. I got an 11.
An 11. You feel like this is something about it eerily feels like familiar.
Adam, I think you need to change scenes on your stream.
I didn't check. It's the same scene as it's been.
What's happening?
I'm fine.
Oh, he's fine. Okay, never mind.
Damn it, see, and this is what happens with the bot. Now I'm going to be mid-thought. I don't even remember what we were talking about.
There's something seems familiar for me. What's going on?
Thank you. Something seems familiar to you.
Okay.
In watching him, and you're not even sure what it is, but
All right.
it's not. You know that this is not good, and for some reason you look over at Jasper.
Okay.
So that's just how you feel.
Okay.
You interpret your oof, so I don't know what oof is gonna make of that, but an oof knows all that. So
Okay.
all right. So anyway, so Rylan, back to you. It is your call. That's kind of the painting the scene. He's there.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking crazy. He's drawn his weapon, and he's kind of frantically looking around. And has stopped, just kind of breathing heavily, almost as if something has suddenly overcame him.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, can I use? I don't know. I can't get to him. He's a little too far for me. Right? He's like 50 feet.
And you have movement, so you can do. I know that you're a rogue, so you don't have a lot of range, but you can also try and throw or get creative. I mean, you're in a kitchen, so
Mm-hmm.
you know.
There you go. Where's that Szechuan sauce?
Okay, so
Yes, right? You know, what if someone said like anything's a weapon if you really get creative, right? Like,
all right. So how about I'll move a little closer and I'll move as close as I can. You know, what 30 feet closer,
So you have
and then
30
I'll
feet.
find a pot or a pan, and I'll try and throw it at
So-
him to
Do you want to?
Just-
So if you want to, you can move. Can you guys see when I do this right now? You can see it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
So if you
Yeah.
want to move this direction, Adam, you can move this way, and at the same time, I'll allow you, as a bonus action, I will allow you to look for a pot or pan underneath this
Okay.
area here.
Yeah, I'll do that. So I'll move closer. I'll use a bonus action to find a pan that I can
great.
throw.
Give me a investigation or perception check with advantage.
Investigation. Oh, perception check.
Or
Plus one, so
investigation.
14.
14. You find but it's a smaller skillet, not a huge skillet, like maybe like one egg, you know, or
Perfectly
like three, maybe like
throwable.
a trio, three.
Perfectly throwable. So I'm gonna throw it,
Perfectly
Throwable.
throwable.
and I'm gonna try
Okay,
and
so you find that.
I'm gonna throw it using my expert aim at his hand to help him drop the weapon.
To help him drop the weapon. That's
Yeah,
your,
I
that's your
wanna-
aim.
Yes, I'm trying to hit him in the hand.
Okay, we're aiming for the hand. Yeah, go ahead and, gosh, make an attack. What is going to be the modifier for a pan? Hold on, let me look it up. Pan.
Weapon, like, you know, if he's throwing it, probably
Yeah.
strength, I guess.
I
I rolled a
throwing
17.
weapon. Well, that's going to hit anyway, but
Yeah.
I still want to know that. Well, let's see if pan comes up again. If it does, I'm going to do some more research.
Wouldn't that
Okay,
be dexterity?
So,
The throw usually is strength, I think.
yeah,
Yeah, it depends on the weapon.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to make sure
Yeah.
of. But for this, I mean, that's a good roll, and he's a big guy, so he doesn't actually have. I mean, he's easier to hit, and that's gonna do it. Wait, what did you say? Actually, you said 17.
Yes.
Yes, perfect. Yeah, so you hit him. Go ahead and let's say it's a D6. So go ahead and do a D6 for me.
I'm
That's
gonna do the
normal
online one
looking
because. Oh.
What?
Oh yeah.
That's the normal looking one. Yeah.
6.
6. Oh, excellent. 6 points of damage go to his hand. Let's see if he's gonna make a strength check to see if he's gonna hold on to this weapon. And that's a 3 on the die. He does drop the weapon.
Got him.
So this guy, muscled up. You've successfully hit him, and he's dropped this weapon. He's muscled over you. So you've used your bonus action and your action. In your movement, are you staying where you are, or are you moving any further?
I'm staying where I'm at. I don't want to get too
Stay where
close.
you're
Now that he's
Excellent.
unarmed.
Excellent. That's going to be the end of turn there. Moving down the initiative, let me make sure we got Riley in there. I forgot to roll hers. Okay. Great. That was 18. Now it's going to be... Jesse, what's your dexterity? You have the same...
I have 17.
What's your dex? Your I can find it. At the top it says
I
your
plus
dex. All the
3.
skills plus 3. That's what I needed. Thank you. Great. Okay, so you're first. Jesse, it's your turn.
Yeah. Okay. What am I doing?
You tell me what you're doing. As far the last I checked, you were
What
eating
am I
some.
doing?
You were eating your.
I'm just
berries.
enjoying my snack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
so
still just
if,
enjoying.
If that's what you like to do, that's your prerogative.
I'm all the way in the back of the kitchen. Everybody else is dealing with this guy. I'm just enjoying my snack and watching.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's in character, so I suppose. Okay. We're just gonna chill in the back. Then we're going to have Riley is actually going to run up. As much. How far can Miss Riley get over here? Okay, so she's gonna run over here. Let's see. gotta get in the right layer. Select. Excellent. Just run over here. And she just looks. Actually, she's gonna dash. She's gonna totally dash, and she takes out. She has a great axe, and she's going to just run up to him. She's completely dashed and used her entire movement and her action to get there, and she's gonna hit. So she hits this guy in the face for. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be good. She's gonna do a significant amount, 14 damage. She cracks into this guy's face. He starts immediately bleeding the side of his face, but his skin is almost like turning red, almost as if he's like glowing red with anger. And you all know him enough to have probably clocked the fact that this guy, his class is barbarian, and barbarians do rage, but this seems a little excessive, to say the least. So that is going to be Riley, who pops him good there. Next we have Ooth.
Okay. First, I'm going to pop Rage. I'm going to ignore everything, what's going on with him. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't really care about that. So I'm going to pop Rage,
Do it.
just pull out both axes, jump on top of like one of the tables, leap down with both axes, and try and reckless attack with, him in the face, I guess.
Okay.
Or just hit him. Okay.
I love it. Yeah, let's do it. So,
Reckless attack, you get advantage on your first attack. So you roll it twice. And then I'll get my standard attack with the other one? Is that how that works?
Correct.
Okay.
And then, so hold on, I'm trying to figure out where you're over here.
Because
So
I have two hand, yeah.
Are you leaping? So did you say you're leaping off of something?
So yeah, because I'm right here. So because isn't he down in like the southern?
So he's down.
end
I'm
of
gonna use. Yeah. Is that me? Am I doing that? Yeah, I hope so. So technically, I mean, if you want to, I'll give you an athletics check, which I think you excel at. If you want to jump up and run across this thing, I'll give you like a DC 10.
Yeah. Okay, I'll jump on that and then try and leap off it and hit him with both axes.
Okay, so yeah, DC
Okay.
10. Give me a DC 10 athletics, and then let's
Athletics.
go from there.
Where's athletics is +4. Okay,
6 or higher.
I rolled an 18. Well, 22.
Wonderful,
plus.
wonderful. Oh yeah,
So,
like
okay.
you completely very lively. I mean, you've been stuffing your face. So you've got a ton of energy, I guess. Maybe
So much energy from the nuts.
Imagine if the
he's-
drugs
My
have
judges
succeeded.
will taste my Szechuan sauce.
truly in a rage, in a healthy rage. Stomping through whatever prepared stuff you have, leaping
Yes.
off the counter on his head. Yeah, go ahead and roll
So
the hit.
I'm gonna roll 2 dice for the first attack.
Yes.
It's advantage. And I rolled, so I only rolled the highest one was a 10 plus my attack.
Attack?
Which is my strength modifier, or no, attack DC, hit plus DC is 4, so +4, so I got a 14.
Yeah, that's gonna miss on that first one.
Okay, so then
So
I
you
get
have a second
another-
one.
My
And
second one.
What's your weapon of choice again? You said two.
So I had 2 hand axes.
Right.
So yeah. All right.
So
I
the
got
first
one
one
more.
misses, very close miss.
The
as
next
you're
one's
coming
only
down.
13.
A 13.
So I rolled a 14 and a 13.
Okay, and you rolled those, or did you add the weapons?
Yeah, that's with
it. Okay.
modifier.
Okay, so
Hit
both of
modifier.
these. That was so. I just want to give you like, can I? You know what? I just you articulated it beautifully. So I'm
So
going to
close.
allow. I'm going to do an inspiration and let you do a reroll.
Okay. For
Just
one
a
of them?
flat reroll for
Or
one.
flat reroll. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. Come on, baby. 13 plus 4 is 17.
That's
Let's
gonna do
go.
it. So
Okay.
perfect. So one of those axes will hit. Where do you come down on this guy?
So I try. Well, he's already bleeding from the face. Let's
Yes,
just
he
keep
is.
that going if we can. Try to hit him in the face, and then that would be like his damage is 1d6. If it so with my reckless, but with the reckless attack, I get an additional 2d6 damage. Was
That's
it the one that
correct.
hit? Is that the one that
that
hit?
wasn't the reckless. No,
Okay.
I feel nice. We'll do it. Let's do it. Why not? Let's do
So
it.
because if it's an additional 2d6, then I get 3d6 plus 2 damage.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
This guy's big.
So 3d6. I roll 3 of these plus 2, which would be a total of 3. I only do actually a total only 9 damage.
That's 9 damage that wasn't there before. I know. You're coming down on his head still.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, completely. Gash into the gash that's already going in. And this guy, he feels it, but he doesn't even seem to register. I mean, he's bleeding pretty profusely from this area. And, it's really gnarly, but he doesn't even seem to, almost like a White Walker for those of us who like Game of Thrones. I don't know, Jesse, if you've ever finished, but I have a Game of Thrones tattoo. I'm a huge, I can't tell you how much I love that show. Anyway.
Except for the last season.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to finish it.
I will argue.
Skip 7.
I mean, yes, I'm disappointed. They answer all the questions with answers you don't want, but it's still good. And Jesse hasn't finished it, so we can't say we can't. Okay, so yeah, you fuck this guy up. Is that gonna be it for your?
That's
turn?
that's my bonus action.
That's
Way to
your
go,
bonus action?
Oof.
Yeah,
Way to go.
and we don't want to move. Okay. But you're right in front. Let's make sure. Hold on. No, I can't even get
Oh
to
yeah,
my
I guess I
page
should
anymore.
move him.
Yeah, that's what I
over.
was gonna say. Where did my page go? Here it is. Yeah, move yourself over there if you can.
And so is he over like here?
He's
Or is it
over. No,
here?
he's here. So like you jump down.
I don't see where here. Like I'm. Oh.
Or were you too far?
Because I was down here. I don't see. I'm trying to zoom. Oh, okay, so I was over here. Okay, yeah, no, that should be fine.
Because your movement's 30 feet. I'll give it to you. It's fine.
I leaped off this thing. That should give
did
me an
leap.
extra like foot.
Sure. Sure. Yeah, we'll do it. All right. So, okay, perfect. You're
There
over
we go.
there. Awesome. Excellent. 13. Who is next? He is going to rear down and look at you and grab his great maul that he has and look at both of you and Riley and just try and swing in a way that's so much power, but it's upside down where he's trying to almost knock both of you at the same time without having to make any effort of jumping or just a pure strength in without having to wind up essentially. And he is going to, let's see what hers is first, and then we'll do it this way.
He's playing croquet with you.
That's a great way to put it. Or a really messed up way to put it, which is great. So, okay. And then let's see if that's going to... Okay. Okay. No, you feel Riley knocks you down. So, Liam, you're now prone. But you don't take any damage or anything. But this this thing slams into the side of her gut as she, rears over and definitely, probably blew a lung in there, buckling over in pain as this guy just absolutely rages. He's going to look down at you and take a second attack. You are prone.
Okay.
Which means that he gets advantage. That's a 2. And that's a 17. So what's your health, Liam?
My health is 35.
Okay. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that's not the right die. Hold on. Get rid of those. Okay. 2. These are some shitty rolls. That's good for you. Plus some additional. Oh, and those are some excellent rolls on this side. That's going to be 21 damage as he pounds
that's
this
nothing.
thing. Does this pounds? Oh, you're raging, so it's halved. That's excellent for you. Okay, great.
Oh, so it's only like 11?
What? Yes. So when you're raging, the damage
Yeah.
that you take is halved. So correct.
Okay, so
Do you
11.
have an additional condition on top of that
No,
that
I
also
don't think so.
reduces? Okay.
I don't-
Because sometimes
not
it
that
can
I
be
know of.
quartered. So.
No, I don't think so. So
Okay.
if I took 11 points of damage, then I should have 24 health. I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fine.
We're feeling
He's
fine.
fine.
We're feeling fine. He weirdly looks like he's doing fine as well. Okay, so he came down. He's chilling. Then we have, Valerie bailed. She's not there anymore. Who are we looking at? Hold on a second. Who is this? Rob's up here. Muscle King's there. Gnome. What's his real, what do you call him? Muscle King? Yeah, okay.
Liver? Yeah.
Yeah.
Muscle
okay.
King was his in-game. Yeah.
Liver
This
King.
is- let's see. Okay. Gnome. So the gnome gets up. I mean, he's standing, but he's kind of been cowering a bit, and he actually like looks around, looks in horror as you guys are initiating this gruesome battle with him, where this person that you guys don't know, but these people have a rapport, and it's obviously troubling for him to see someone that he knows be completely insane, and him being so small in stature. You can almost see the remaining bull testicles shrink as he turns tail and runs out of the room, terrified, and heads towards he heads towards the break room actually. After seeing this gruesome beating, let me get him off of here. Select. Okay. On, sir. All right, that is going to bring us back to Rylan. Wait, Rob,
what
did I
about
miss
my
you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna say, Rob,
Yeah.
I missed you. I'm sorry.
Rob.
I crossed that out and I never wrote 14 next to it. You should have been a minute ago. I'll correct that. All right, you're up.
So I'm after the gnome left.
After you, well, next time we'll do it, but right now, yeah, after the gnome left, yes.
Damn. I had plans for that gnome.
Well, if you would like, I mean, where are you positioned here? So he was here. Are you seeing?
Yeah.
Am I doing stuff? Okay.
I know where he was. I know where he
Okay. So if you wanted to, if you had like eyes on him, and I mean, we can intercept if that's how you were feeling.
was. Well, what I was gonna do was actually have
Attempting
Ashwind attack him as Ashwind flew past. to
Sure. Well, we can. Yeah. I mean, let's see if Ashwind would do it. So if you want to go ahead and roll to hit for Ashwind, I think that's appropriate. Ashwind has been astute and at your ready, right?
Where is Ashwind?
Ashwind's over there, way up on the.
No, I meant his
Covered.
stats.
Oh, his stats.
Yeah. Okay. Critical fail.
Critical fail. At what Ashwind is trying to attack. So Ashwind flies through the air off of this perch, claws coming out as coming forward. You're trying to attack where I put the guy who was here.
So yeah,
As he's running.
he has the ability to do a
So-
flyby attack.
Yeah. So as he's
So-
running in the pass of Ashwind coming at him
Okay.
while he's running, right? That's what's happening.
Okay,
Yeah.
that works.
And you told me he got critical fail, right?
Critical fail.
Ashwin flies past, narrowly missing, and in fact scrapes some hair off the top of his gnomish head and flies straight into an open fryer right here.
Oh shit!
Ooh, that's a fail.
That is in fact a critical miss.
Let's see.
Sorry, Ashwind.
I
At
think
least I got my
Ashwin's
one out of
dead.
the way.
Hold on. What's Ashwin's hit points? I don't want to assume I'm. I think she's.
I
think Ashwin's dead.
He died
I'm
into
gonna
a
keep
fryer. Can we
reminding-
eat him after at least? Maybe we'll get some chicken.
Hit
out of
points
him.
are
You guys
16.
didn't pluck him, so yeah. Ashwin is crisp. I don't know if you want it. Like there's. Yeah. Respect the game though, I guess. Like, okay. Oh. Terrible.
Evil
Okay,
DM.
Rob. Oh my god. You know what? You rolled and I appreciate your honest roll. I really do. What would you like to do having seen your beloved friend die in front of your eyes?
Lovely. Sorry, I'm trying to find out what the restore beast here it is. Okay, I'm not gonna do that yet. I am not particularly worried as I can restore beast. Can I, as a free action, intimidate Muscle King?
Go ahead and roll an insight check for me, please.
An insight. That will be a 15.
On a 15, when you look at this guy, you know, and you've encountered him before. You know him, and he's a dick, and he's mad. But it seems like, and you don't agree on a lot of things, and you think he doesn't make sense a lot of the time. But this is past not making sense. He has been like overcome, where he will not even be able to be someone who is reasoned with, even aware.
Can I say what the intimidation is?
Sure.
I intend to take the last of the butter that I have that he is pissed about, jump on top of the table, take a bite of it, and spit it out. With me looking him dead in the eye.
I'm gonna give you advantage. I'm gonna give you inspiration because I love this, even though I have no idea what this means. Okay, so you wanna take the butter that triggered. Okay. Sure, yeah, let's do this. This is great. Okay. This is some like Emily Axford shit. Okay, I love this. So you
So I am jumping up here, and I will take 10 on that because I should have no problem on that.
Yes. Yeah, go ahead. Make the
And then
that's a pass. You passed. Oh, I was saying, are you jumping up on there?
Yeah.
Will you just make a DC 5 for me?
Well, can I just take 10?
Take 10?
Yeah.
What is that? What do you mean?
Take 10. It's where it's something that's so effortless for you that you just can take 10 as if it was a natural thing. Since I'm large.
I have not heard that term. Yeah, I forgot you're big. Of course, that makes a ton more sense. Right. Yes.
It's not really a jump. It's more a step for me.
I totally forgot. It makes 100% sense. Absolutely. Okay, so you get up there with ease. It's like a stab.
And so I shout out at him, Muscle King. I grab the butter. I look him dead in the eye. I take a big old bite of it, and I spit it out.
Can you roll? I will give you, and you can do this with advantage. An intimidation or a performance check, please.
Okay. That's a 13 and a 9. So 13.
13. Okay. Let's see what he's gonna think. Okay. I hate that I rolled this because I have to be honest, but it's not the best. I wanted him to fail. I got a natural 20. I really wanted him to fail because I think that would have been a beautiful narrative, but I have to honor the die.
Yep.
So he disappointingly remains unfazed by your passionate and very clever, I think, butter attempt. That sounds very
well, in that case, I use for my action, I will wait, is it a bonus action?
You've used your the butter was an action. Right?
Okay, that was an action.
Or I mean, I could argue it's talk to me. I'm very flexible with this kind of stuff with one shot. Like we can do it's an object interaction. I feel like it's a bonus action probably.
I would say it's a bonus action because it didn't take much effort.
Right.
Whereas throwing a pan, that's you're more effort into it. Just
yes, bonus action. So you have an action left. Yeah.
Okay, well then I will use my action to restore beast on Ashwind.
Okay, can you read me the language of restore beast? Because Ashwind is like ashy.
It's fried chicken.
If the beast dies within the last hour, you can take a magic action to touch it and expend a spell slot. After 1 minute, the beast returns to life with all its HP restored.
You burn your hand in the oil.
Here's what I'll tell you. Ashwind in that oil, and because it was not plucked, pretty much like burst into flames. So in order to touch Ashwind, you will have to touch the oil. Because it's in the oil.
Do it, coward.
Ladle him out.
But you
I'll do it.
yeah, you have to. It's almost like ashes in this oil, like dispersed in the oil now at this point, with the occasional feather, charred feather. So okay, you're gonna be taking some damage. We're good with this. We're good with this.
Yep.
Some
We're
oil
good with this.
Okay. Okay. I feel like I need to be transparent. You're sticking your hand in this oil. Like, tell me
I am
more about
sticking
your
my
use.
hand in this oil.
Okay. So for just a moment, will be 6d8. Oh, sorry, that was for full body, like him. Sorry, for you, it's just going to be your.
God.
No, it was 68 for the bird, but that was a full
okay.
body. So now that I'm rethinking this, it's only a little bit of. I feel like 2 makes more sense, so it'll be 2d8. Stick your hand in.
2d8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is going to be, so that's going to be, you take 6, let's call it acid damage, I suppose, right? As you,
Okay.
Wait, where's the oil seed oils?
So you're-
Because
you're-
that plays into how much damage this does for
it's
sure.
extra toxic. You
He's,
have to,
he's
Okay.
dead if
Great.
it's seed oils.
inspiration. I love it. I don't know if I already gave you one, but that's great too. Inspiration.
Okay. No. I rolled 13 total, but I will use my reaction to use stone endurance, reducing damage taken to me by 1d12 plus 2 once per short rest.
You want to use that? You only took 6.
I took 13.
You're both rolling for the same damage.
No,
Oh.
I'm
you
the
rolled-
oil.
oh.
I roll.
Oh,
I roll.
okay. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
No,
Sorry.
it's okay. I'll roll the effects of the environment.
I'm still going to use it.
Okay, that's your prerogative, not a problem.
Yep.
So okay, so but yes,
These
you
seed
you
oils will not get me.
You successfully regenerate, restore. I don't know, like time rewinds as this, like it just a phoenix from the ashes, but it's not a phoenix, kind of situation.
It's a hand. Hand from the ashes.
Does it look
Quite
the same?
literally.
Does it look? Is it different? It's all messed up now.
It's only first degree burns instead of second degree burns now.
looks a little withered. Okay. All right. So
And
Rob
I reduce it by 5.
you reduce.
there
Okay,
you
so you just
go.
took 1.
You took 1 damage.
One to save your
One
pet.
seed oil damage.
That's 1 seed oil, which is 10 times regular, right? Yeah. Okay. So moving on from Rob, where were we next? That's gonna be Liam. Oof.
Oh, I'm going again?
Oh no,
fuck yeah,
I forgot I
let's-
fucked
oh.
up before. I'm so sorry. I forgot I fucked up before with Rob. So now we're back in regular initiative, and I
Yeah, okay.
had gone
Yep.
to Muscle King, and then I
Should
was
be
talking to the order.
Rylan, I believe.
Rylan. Yeah, Rylan.
Get him.
What? Okay.
Knock
Let's
it
see,
off with
I'm-
the pan stuff. Hit him with a real weapon.
What weapons? I was in the kitchen.
men.
What weapons do I have? A knife? A fillet knife? I don't know.
Wait, don't you have your weapons?
You have weapons on your character.
So we just carried those into the kitchen? Okay.
You can't,
Yeah.
This is flavor. Like,
Okay.
It's
Um.
what is it? What do they say? Suspend your disbelief when there's
Yes,
bullshit
yes.
happening. You just
So I have
let
a-
it-
Fine. We
I
got
have-
our weapons. Get
I
him.
have a whip. I have a whip. So I'm
whip?
gonna use
A whip?
I have a whip. So
Whip.
Whip.
A whip.
I guess I
is it
could have.
cool? Whip.
Whoopah.
Oh, I don't like
Whoopah.
Whip.
So I'm gonna use a whip, and yeah, I don't know. It slows people down, or I could use. I guess I could just. Are we just trying to defeat this?
Don't you have
boss?
something
Is that
pointy?
it?
You got
that can,
this-
like,
Yeah.
stab into things?
I have a scimitar.
There you go.
You also have sneak attack,
Okay.
Adam.
All right.
Which
Let's.
is an
that's-
extra 2d6. I mean, it'll say on your
Okay.
bonus
Let's.
action sneak attack.
Are you close enough to get to where? How far away is he?
I think I'm about 20,
Rylan's
right?
pretty close.
Yeah, because I.
Okay.
Oh, I moved. I moved to like.
Oh yeah,
here.
you're not too far away.
That's kind of where I
Yeah.
moved.
But
Okay.
you can dash as a bonus action because you're a rogue. So
I don't
you
think
can
I
get
need-
there
Oh, yeah, there you go.
completely.
I don't think I need to dash.
Dash
Only-
over there. Hit him with a
it's-
scimitar.
Well, it depends on what you're doing. If you're throwing, oh yeah, you had already moved over here. I forgot.
Yeah.
You already panned him.
Yeah.
went over-
So
Phantom.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So can I go like here, around back,
Wonderful.
sneak attack,
Sure, I'll
and
give you flanking as well. So if, I'll
Okay.
allow flanking. Yeah.
I
Which
will
means,
use.
sorry, which means you'll roll at advantage when you attack.
Excellent. Okay, so we're gonna use the scimitar then. Hit it from the back.
Yeah, hit him with the scimitar.
Do I roll?
Yes. So
What am I
you're gonna roll
rolling?
with advantage? So roll 2.
Well, you roll your
Okay.
d20.
14 and 18. Okay.
There you go.
What was 18?
The
Awesome.
highest one is 18. Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah, we're hitting. So yeah.
And with my stealth, it's like a
you-
23.
So what do you? So you're doing a scimitar where you paint a picture for us.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab him in the
Warrior.
kidneys.
Stab right in the kidney.
On the side.
There you go. Yeah.
It's like that.
Okay.
Just
so
like
you roll
Rogue
damage
do.
for that. Roll damage for that. It should be close. Do you see where that is on D&D Beyond?
Watch him roll a 1.
I rolled a 15.
Well, damage is not the D20. So for the
Oh.
scimitar, it should be. Do you have a scimitar equipped in your?
Yes.
I want to say it's 1d.
Yeah, it should.
Let's see. It's a D6
D6.
1d6.
Yeah.
6.
plus your strength modifier.
Strength is -1. 5.
5. Okay, yeah, you need to shank him a little. Stab, stab. You know.
Yeah.
He does not.
Isn't a scimitar a finesse weapon?
Yes.
So you
Shouldn't
add
he
your
roll or
dexterity
use
modifier, maybe?
dexterity?
Oh yeah.
If it's, you
Yes,
can use your
no, you're
dexterity.
right.
So then it would be 9.
Which would be a difference. Okay. All right.
I got Ryland's back.
We just have a guy in the corner eating yogurt watching.
Gotta get my
Are you just
protein in,
into
bro.
this? Is this-
I gotta hit 1 gram per pound of body weight before the end of the day.
Okay. All right. So that was Rylan. Then next we had Jesse.
Okay, so I have the table talk and just ask, what does my character gain from this Muscle King being destroyed or beat?
No,
What
and
do I
that's a
get out of
great
it?
point, Jesse. That's part of D&D is like your backstory was like you're a scammer and from what your backstory is, and I hope it's not a spoiler to say now, is your goal was what Adam said, which was that he always makes his life a living hell. And so by the way, Adam, this is a fun story. When Jesse was like, I don't know what to be, and I said, let me see if I can pull from pre-existing material, and yours was there. And so it was like describing, this guy will make Adam's life hell. Jesse was like, that sounds really fun. Like, let's do it. I'm gonna be that character.
Aha.
So that's your prerogative as a reminder of like who you are. But you're right.
That's why I kicked him.
That's why you kicked him good. But it's up to you. You're totally valid. Like you might not care, and that's okay.
Yeah,
but
if I gain nothing, then I don't want to be in the range of taking damage. That's my thought.
So you're a
Derek,
scammer.
do something
Yeah.
besides eating yogurt, for God's sake.
You can do it. I mean, you're also a scammer.
Done nothing all day long.
That's all scammers do is eat yogurt and berries.
Okay, hold on.
You're so
I want to
regular.
go to Ryland's station and steal one of his ingredients away.
I feel like all of a sudden
Wow.
Jamie Lee Curtis shows up next to you, just eating yogurt with you, just eating like. Is this not the right audience for the Jamie Lee Curtis? It's for women. It's the yogurt for women from like 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah, what's that? Oh, my
Okay,
gosh.
so what are you doing, yogurt eater?
I
That
wanna-
sounds like a slur.
I want to go to Ryland's station and pour an extreme amount of salt over all of his ingredients.
Wow.
That's the priority right now. I love it.
Wow.
It's on
fair.
character. It's in
Fair.
yeah, it's on point. So I'm not gonna make you roll. Do you want to be sneaky? Are you like?
I don't need to be sneaky. Everybody's busy with this dude.
There you go. So you go successful. You salt that up. I'm gonna say, no one notices. Everyone's a little preoccupied than paying attention to your ingredients. So you salt the shit out of all this stuff.
Salt the shit.
Salt the snail. Yeah. All right. Anything else?
You will be my rival
Jesse?
forever.
No, I go. Can I go back to my corner and back to my yogurt?
I mean, let's check out your movement. Oh, how long did it take you to get? Where are you? You are. Oh, Jasper.
Did he go over the countertops, or did he maze his way through them?
No, I just mazed my way through. I don't. Do I need to go over?
I mean,
Well, you're not going to make it there if you maze your way.
yeah.
Okay, then sure. I jump over them.
Here. Okay. Well, give me an athletics check.
How do I? Okay, athletics.
Yeah. So,
I don't
give me
see
a
which
10.
one's athletic. Oh, there's athletics. I got a 14.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You jump up on there and get to the station and salt everything. You know what's funny to me is that there are so many worse things than salt that you could be doing to this food right now, and you
It's
chose
an
salt.
extreme amount of salt. I use
But it's
all
so
of the
much
salt.
salt.
It's so
though.
offensive. It's so much salt. It's offensive. Okay.
He's like,
Don't
I'm
give
gonna
him
make your
ideas.
mushrooms
Drop your
slightly
pants.
salty. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's gonna bring it to Riley. So Riley is again like, trying to stabilize herself enough where she can swing at him again. She is gonna kind of. I mean, she's swaying a little bit. He really hurt her, but she's able to muster up enough where she can come down with her great axe and come back at him and slice him across the stomach, deeply across the stomach. And she will get. Oh, that's a shit roll for that. That's shitty. Yep, no, but she's still chopping away at this guy. All right, after Riley, it is then. Let's see, 16, 14.
I think it's me. Right?
Actually, it was usually you, but it's actually Rob because I skipped him last
Okay,
time.
right.
So, Rob.
Okay. Sorry, need to double check. Getting my bird to attack is a bonus action.
You and that damn bird.
Send it back into
Yeah.
the fry.
I was like, I love
God's
that it's
sake.
still by the fryer. It's just hanging out again, but a rogue pan flies across the room and it falls.
I mean, it's a
Back into
magic
the abyss.
being.
That is true. It doesn't hurt to watch. They can still feel pain.
Rob, why would you?
So,
It's like
it's like
Westworld.
signing,
do-
like it uses sign language, so it's just like signing to you as it burns.
yeah, pretty much. I will do a flyby attack.
Okay, let's hope this goes better than the last
So,
one. There's no oil
30.
behind it, so that's a good call. That's great.
And it will end up here.
So it's going to dip down by the pantry and then route back up.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
It can do
Okay,
that
yeah.
without an
Yeah.
attack of opportunity.
Cool. Yeah, go ahead and roll the hit. So his AC is 16 at this point, in case you guys hadn't picked up on it.
That is not a d20. That's the d20.
See, it happens. Confuse them.
That is a 11.
11. 11 is not going to hit this guy. But you do veer. I mean, veers very close and is able to veer right back out of harm's way. Swift enough. Excellent. What about
And
yourself?
then, yeah, I will. I will jump down to. What's her name?
Riley.
Riley. I will jump down to Riley and cure wounds.
Oh, great. How much for?
That is a 2d8 plus 2.
Oh, that'll be wonderful.
No, you are not my D8. D8 would have a 0 on it.
Okay. I have to ask again. Why is he healing somebody else?
It's called empathy.
It's called.
Look up the Goliaths.
Come on! We're here to win.
I am so confused on where the cooking
12.
competition comes into place with this.
That's
and
yeah.
where we're going.
Yeah,
I feel
that's what I'm trying to understand. Like
Look-
everybody's working as a team right now, but as far as I understand, we're in a competition against each other.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, it's based on how would you
that-
react in this moment. It depends on your own priorities. Some people would be like, "There's a threat to the public. I'm gonna help," or somebody would be like, "Fuck this. I don't care about this. I'm gonna go loot some people's purses." Like, I don't. It depends on who you are.
I'm willing to like just kind of like let him know that I have history with the guy we're beating up, as well as the culture I come from believe in helping each other. So she's helping me beat up the guy I hate. I'm gonna help her.
Okay, fair enough.
Preach. Okay, great.
And I said 12 for heal.
12, excellent. Perfect. Yeah, she's looking much better. Her breathing starts to stabilize. Great. All right, Liam.
Get back up, both axes out, fly at him, reckless attack right in the face. Let's go.
Right in the face. Do it.
Right in the face again.
Liam, on the other hand,
Liam's
is just
been waiting.
enjoying punching things
Okay,
in the
so-
face.
Oof just fights. Oof rage.
I think we're giving flanking, right? Where are you?
All right, well, I'm using reckless attack, so I already get
Oh,
advantage.
yeah, that's true.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll 2 d20s.
Plus, you're not perfect. Okay.
Okay. Unfortunately, for this one, I only rolled, the top was 11, which is not great. But I get one more.
And I also give you an inspiration before, but I don't know if you used it already. If I
I
initiated it.
used that
Okay.
for that thing. So yeah, let me roll another one for my other hand axe. Let's go. Yeah, there we go. 20
Okay, yeah, that's gonna do it. How much damage are we talking?
damage. That's only
here?
that was only 1d6 plus 2. Let me see. D6. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Roll. D6 plus 2, 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. As you slice into him and you remove your axe from where you were going for his face.
There, the
You
face
said?
again. Keep it in the
So
face.
it's good, yeah. So we're going right down on the dome, like right down the middle, and it slices
Mm-hmm.
into his nose. And as you pull it back, it was like when you can see the slit inside the skull, and you can see through, and it looks almost like you're not sure if it's brain matter or anything, but it looks to be. Did we just lose someone? Or
That
just
was me.
just
Yeah,
a
I
roll
just
20?
accidentally
Okay.
exited out.
No
I
worries.
wasn't
Okay. And you see in the slit like this glowing red, and all of a sudden I'm gonna have you make another insight check, and this time
Oh.
I'm gonna have you do it with advantage. Please, oof.
Insight.
Let's talk. This is
Insight. I got this. Don't worry. Insight's
We'll
plus
see.
0, so I got this. 2. I'm rolling 2 d20s, and the highest number is a 12.
a 12. Yeah, you think this is related. You think this is related to you know that this is related to the drugs that you have recently been experimenting with that Jasper
Okay.
gave you on a 12.
Okay.
So there's that. You hurt him. Are you doing anything else? I don't
No,
know
that's
if
it for.
bonus action. Okay.
That's all. I think that's all I got. for
Okay.
this round.
This guy is looking, as to use the tabletop term, bloodied, which means, I mean, he's a
Yes.
little past bloodied, yeah. Which means he's beyond half health down. Then we have, who is next? Oh, it's his turn. Lovely. He is going to look, I guess, yeah, you're the last person to hit him, Liam, so he's going to,
Let's go.
where
Bring
where
it.
did you're just in front of him right now.
I'm just- yeah,
you're
right
just
in front
chilling
of him.
right with the axe that you just took out of his skull. Okay,
Mhm.
so he's
Face
looking
axe.
down at you. Yeah, face axe.
Face
That's
axe.
gonna be. That's not gonna do it.
Coming
I
soon
was
from
gonna
in
roll again.
moderation.
And that'll do it for this one. So he'll get to do. That is going to be for him. Oh, plus the additional. I almost forgot. Okay, that is going to be 24 half to 12 for you.
12
Yeah,
damage.
12
Okay.
damage. Yeah.
I
As he
got still have
comes
12
down-
health. I'm good.
Yes, as he like it's almost like a cartoon. As he luckily like your brain is extra like malleable still for some reason. It's like, so when he comes down and hits you on the noggin, you kind of are able to more like, you know, and kind of like reform a little, just because you're just a soft boy. You're just
all those years of doing hard drugs paid off.
Okay, that's gonna be the Muscle King. He like, yeah, looks down at you guys with again, complete lack of any recognition of kind of what's going on. It's just almost like robotic, essentially. All right, we're going to go back to the top of the order. So that's going to be Rylan.
All right. I feel like after seeing Garrick in his peripherals salt the hell out of his dish, that becomes his first priority. So Rylan rushes back over using his dash, because I think it's a little far away. So we're going to use the dash to get over to my dish and do our best to scrape all the salt off of the remaining dish. Yes.
Do you have one of those little brushes? You know, like the basting brushes that you can just be like, just kind of brush the salt off the food.
Exactly.
Well, and what I love again is the dish is already, I mean, not that much time has passed. It's been just like a minute or whatever, but that you're congealed, like half cooked baby, like that's what you're saving here is your mediocre.
Listen, we have three people now on Muscle King, so yeah,
he could still win the competition. He could still win
that's what I'm
the
loving
judges'
it. Adam, I'm
review.
going to give you another inspiration. I love the commitment to the character.
Thank you.
That's why you're here. Appreciate
exactly. It. So anyway, yeah. So what do I do? I'm over there. That's my first priority.
So you're
I'm not in battle anymore.
The attempt is to scrape the salt off of your shitty food,
yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not shitty.
I'm sorry. Subjectively shitty food.
Salty food.
Yeah, salty food.
That's for the judges to decide
exactly,
when they get the food.
Which I don't know where the judges are at in this whole point.
They got whisked away, but they'll be back. We got this.
Survival.
Survival. Dexterity check. Just a flat dexterity check to get the salt off your food.
An intelligence check just makes the most sense. Are you smart enough to know that how to clean this off in the best way that it doesn't compromise the dish?
I rolled a 19, so yes.
A 19, perfect.
There you go.
Yeah, you get it.
We didn't need that for fighting the giant ogre man.
Yes.
We need that for removing salt from your objectively neutral food.
Exactly.
You successfully restore it to a pleasurable salt level.
Take that, Garrick. Now it's salted to perfection.
It's now the perfect salt level for the judges. Thank you very much.
Okay,
foiled again, Iron Hook.
Any other action from Rylan? Because I think,
no.
By the way, in the backstory, Adam, I think you were like, he's the one guy who scammed me over and I fell for it and I hate him for it. I think is what you gave me. Yeah.
Exactly. So that is my ultimate form of revenge is salvaging this dish that he so desperately tried to ruin.
So do you have any extra bonus action or flavor, no pun intended, to
I don't think so. I think I'm good.
We're done. All right, we've unsalted. It's great. All right. Moving on, we have Jesse. What's your next?
Rylan just
go back over and salt his food.
Rylan just dashed. So Rylan's next to me right now, correct?
Is Rylan? Yeah, I guess are you guys next to each other? Did you stay in the vicinity of the salting area?
He's still there.
Rylan, move yourself to your station. Yeah, you guys are next to each other. Yeah.
They're gonna have a slap fight.
I guess I should have stabbed him with my bonus action, for God's sake.
There you go.
Jesse, it's your move.
Okay. Can I resalt?
You used all the salt. You can't. No, the salt is done. You used all the salt.
The disrespect. You just look straight at you. Take
Go over and spit on his food. Just straight up spit right on it.
Again, the fact that you continuously choose salt as the most offensive thing. All right, great. So you've successfully sold the food. Your food has now been resalted.
No, he didn't roll for shit. No. He doesn't just get to do
I
that.
feel like he has to roll.
Sure. Well, are you trying to counter the assault?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my
Salt.
god.
The salt.
Okay. Yeah. So
Adam uses his reaction to slap his hand.
No, Adam, give a dexterity check, so if you can jump in really quick and be like, "Hey," and shield it.
I got 13.
13. Yeah. Let Jesse roll an attack roll.
What is that? So it's just.
Like, do a. I don't really know. Your attack.
It doesn't matter. I got a 3.
Okay.
Yeah!
Yeah. You
Oh, the salt failed.
Success.
Yes. You preserved the food.
What a useful turn.
Like salt wood. Yes.
What a useful turn we just had.
Rob.
I
Oh, I'm
quickly.
sorry. I was totally lied. It's Riley's turn. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's my bad. Riley is going to, kind of look over there confused because now there's 2 people who have like removed themselves or like they're just over here doing. She's like, what the fuck? And then she turns back around and she'll try and go back down into him, and she's gonna miss actually, so that's not gonna do anything. All right, sorry, Rob. It's gonna be you.
All right. I quickly look over at Oof and in Orcish ask him, "Good?"
Good. Great.
You good? You good?
Great.
Good.
Attack now. Go. Good.
All right. I am going to move back there. And I will use Hunter's Mark.
Nice. What do you say as you declare your enemy?
I declare
Bankruptcy.
Bankruptcy? Yeah.
no, sorry, I already declared bankruptcy. I declare Muscle King as
A thumb war.
target. Pretty soon, I'm gonna declare Varric, whatever.
Garrick.
Yeah,
The salty man. The salt man.
salty man.
Yeah. All right. So he's marked. It's an extra D6. Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think yes.
Yeah, for bonus. Yeah,
Sounds right.
bonus actions. Yeah. So that'll stick with him.
And so now I will attack with my bow.
Excellent. Love a bow. So 16 to hit.
That would be a set 18. 18.
18, yeah, 18's gonna hit. Roll for damage and with the hunter's mark.
Hunter's mark is a 6. Okay. We have a 6 and a 5. 11.
11. You sink this arrow. It goes. Oh my God! See, I almost just did a Game of Thrones spoiler. I'm not gonna do it. No. It hits him casually in a place.
Oh
that's
wait,
totally
wait.
innocuous.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot the +3. So it's 14.
So it's 14. Oh, this
14.
you hit. It sinks deep into his chest, and he falls to one knee, huffing and puffing, but still not looking at all. Like his chest is still out. He's still standing. Posture is strong still. He is
And that also applies slow to him.
very.
Not that I think he's
Ooh,
moving anytime soon.
That's very true. So he's looking. Yeah, his breathing is very haggard. And Liam,
Yeah.
it is your turn. This
Okay,
guy,
here's my oof thought is that this guy clearly needs drugs. Is this problem? He needs more drugs. So I reach in and I grab the drugs I was going to do earlier but didn't get, and shove it right in his face, so that he inhales it and gets drugs.
Oh my god.
You want to give him the drugs.
Give him the drugs. I need to give him the drugs. He needs the drugs.
Okay. So it's in a vial, like an injectable.
Oh, it's an injectable. Okay, so I inject it right into him.
You stick it.
Roll a medicine check.
I inject the drugs directly into him.
God, what the fuck is gonna happen to this man? Oh my god, this is wild. Okay, so there's certain rules I wrote, and I have
Overdose.
to think about how they work with this. Right. So
Breaking the rules over
he's
here.
in a rage.
That's what we're good
it's
at.
more like my brain's broken because he's in a rage, which would mean it's halved, but at the same time you have to take the damage.
He needs drugs
Yeah,
to calm down.
So you inject him. Where do you inject him?
What
In
seems
space.
I inject him wherever seems the
he's on his
easiest
knee,
place
so it's
to
probably
inject.
his thick neck. He's
Yeah, I inject him. Yeah, right in the corduroid. The corduroid.
You do that as he
Carotid.
is on this knee, panting. You inject it, and he goes, and then he lets out the, and then falls, falls lifeless to the ground. In front of you, eyes open. They seem to the glow simmers, fades.
Perfect. Nailed it. Oof, big brain.
And you guys are out of combat with a dead large man in front of you. We can do a quick wrap up if anyone wants to do some investigation if they care about what happened here. But I don't know if anyone does. So you guys can tell me what you do next.
I am immediately walking over to his lifeless corpse, kicking it and spitting on him.
Okay. Oh, okay. It's just spite. He's just spiteful.
Is anyone else in the background? I don't even know if the salt war is happening, so I don't know what's happening. In
The salt war.
I'm slow roasting my
18,
mushrooms
12.
right now.
you're slow roasting what?
My mushrooms.
Your mushroom. I love it. You're starting something. I really wanted to. You know what I should have done? I really wanted someone to do my friend Emily was like, someone should do the intellective hour of the brain with some fava beans as the legumes. Really nice. Okay, so your priorities are the mushroom.
I want to check his body. I want to see if he has any more drugs on him.
Roll an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation. Let's see what he's got on him. Where's my investigation? -1. I have a -1 to investigation. And I rolled a 15, so 14 still.
14?
When Oof is done
14.
investigating, I have something I want to do too.
Okay. So you reach in there and you find something sharp. It looks like, some of the needles that you're familiar with, like that has a little, like, that he used were in his pocket still, very unsanitary, very unhealthy. He also has just like some raw meat stuffed in his pockets.
I may need both of those things. I take them.
You take all of that. It's, by the way, it's all in one pocket. The raw meat and
okay,
the
just kind
syringe.
of stuffed
all
it
in
together.
one.
Good.
Yeah. Okay. So
I
you
was
take all
worried
that.
you would separate.
Great. Okay. So you've investigated. This is what you find, Rob.
I want to take my axe now and chop his head off.
My God.
You want to chop his head
Oh.
off?
Okay.
I want
mean-
to chop.
You will not have to roll to, he's lifeless. So I mean, like, we can see how many hacks it takes, but otherwise you
just
get
keep
the
going.
job done.
There's really no, I
You
mean,
get the job
Okay,
done.
I hack his
Yeah.
head off. I pick it up. I call Ashwind over to me. I walk over to the deep fryer. I drop the head in the fryer, and I say, "That's for
Okay.
Ashwind," and spit on him again.
okay.
Is that gonna be your dish?
That is
I was
so
gonna
bad.
say,
really-
is this going into your
Plate
dish?
it up.
It's hot.
Fried
I just love
orc head?
This violent scene of this is happening versus
You
in the
didn't
corner.
even bread it.
I feel like, but he still had hair, so I feel like it just happened with Ashwin. I mean, it's just, but I feel like you have a calmer, like Rylan is just a few stations away, calmly focusing on the mushrooms and optimum salt level. And anyway, so that's pretty much it. What I wanted to do, and in a perfect world would have done. I had no idea how long this would take. Thank you so much for letting me take you on this journey. If you had a fun time, that was the goal. So thank you so much. If there's ever, we didn't get to do the Grime Gauntlet. That is more of a combat heavy team kind of work a little more drama stuff, less culinary stuff.
A little
for
bit more
sure.
drama.
So if anyone wants to, I'd be happy to get together. I won't be offended if anyone is like, I don't want to do another one. But if people did, I can always restructure the teams, and I have a whole second game already written for that portion.
Yeah,
So
I say that's just good because we've already been at this for like
yeah,
Been 4 hours.
quite a bit.
that's what I was saying. So I like to wrap it up, and also, but I also wanted to say, thanks, and if you guys just let me know if you're interested in that, and otherwise, you did the macro part, which is really fun and a new D&D thing I hadn't tried. So thanks.
Cool.
All right.
you,
Everybody,
Lexi.
including you, chat. I want to see this in chat. Everybody, give it up for our DM, Lexi.
Yay! Thank you, Lexi.
I didn't even get my fucking Szechuan nuts checked out.
Thank you, Lexi.
I'm never gonna look at salt the same way.
Salt. The salt wars. Oh, that's
Wow.
great.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
thank you guys. Thanks everybody for
guys.
watching.
Yeah.
That was an interesting first time. I'd never done D&D before, so thanks for introducing it to me. And
You're
with
so
my
welcome.
Yeah,
favorite
you got to
people.
start a fight, and then you got to walk
Unique.
away from a fight and have a salt
Exactly.
fight.
Exactly.
Yes.
Cool.
I feel like Garrick achieved what he set out to do.
I agree. well, he tried.
Hey, I hit you for 2 damage. That's all I know.
That is true. You did. Awesome. Thank you guys. Lexi,
Also,
thanks
yeah.
so much.
Yep, and I'm also just gonna thank I know a lot of my friends who have been watching this throughout, coming in and out. Thank you so much, guys. It means so much, and you've been watching me do this for so long, and I appreciate you watching. And hey, let's play together. Thanks for playing.
Yeah. Awesome. Thanks, guys. We'll see you later.
See you later.
Bye.
Hopefully for round 2 at some point.
Thanks.
Bye.
See ya.
Hopefully